Yeah, yeah, finally. That was one of the first video games I really got into when I was a kid. Really? No way. Yeah.
All right, gamer. We're pre-gaming. Says the man who has to work at fucking 3 o'clock in fucking the afternoon tomorrow. I'm gonna hate myself. Yeah, I'm gonna hate myself.
What time do you work tomorrow at 3 p.m.?
Yeah, 3 p.m., brother.
Dude,
There we go.
you got, what is that? Like,
We're just having a pre-party.
it's like
for,
24 hours? It's like
D&D
almost
discussion.
24 hours from now.
You know what?
So what
Real
we have in
true.
chat right now is we have Mocha Senpai. Oh wait, there we go. Mocha Senpai, and we have Dolvin. No real names, right?
I don't know, you were honest, I don't give a fuck.
I do.
All right.
I'm a well-established bartender at a very, very prestigious bar. Like most high class motherfuckers everywhere. I'm just kidding. No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Nothing against my workplace, but all I sling is beer. Quite literally beer. Not even bottles.
Away with you. Out. Get. Wash your room. Out of here.
Oh, that's easy. We just jack up the sound, dog. Just that easy.
Oh.
That's a cool song. I like it.
It's pretty kicking. I recommend if anybody if you dig in the Fallout tunes, check out type in Ways of Weifel. I'm not mispronouncing that or anything. It's literally what the song is called. Time to get shooting. It's so good, dude. It's good. All right, so we also have. Let's see here.
Capture the video, you fucking dick.
There you go.
Do it.
Right.
We also got Ghost Marine in chat, and we also got the only person I'll refer to as Mike. Or Skull Panda. I mean,
that's me.
yeah, when I say Mike, I mean...
Mikael.
It's spelled with a Q.
Actually, yeah, you know what? Our first name's really that big of a deal on the internet?
Not really, dude. It's the last name you gotta worry about.
That makes total sense. Why the fuck don't we just do that? Can we just do first names? Is that acceptable?
As I was saying, yeah, just fucking.
Yeah, no.
Well, it's not like any of us know any of our other. Oh my god.
Hey, man.
I don't
Just
know.
call me Dolvin.
Yeah,
The
no.
alcoholic turtle.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah, who praises a sea whore?
I'll just do
Yeah.
that. I gotta capture the fucking. So I probably should do captures. Capture. Streamlabs, brother.
Oh, what the fuck? Man. Okay, yeah, no, it's good. Alright. It's just Streamlabs being a slimy whore. God, what the
What's
fuck were
this?
you... What we gotta talk about?
What are you
song?
playing? For sure.
It's called Our Sound. Have you ever heard of a dude called DJ Bletman? Great party tunes, man. Like this song.
Sorry,
Is
what? DJ what now?
DJ Bletman.
DJ Glutman?
Yeah, Bletman.
Blitz.
Because it's
Super
Russian.
Blitz.
Yeah, because it's hard bass, right? The whole song is a fucking
Oh,
meme,
jeez.
dude. It's a fucking meme.
I'm just fucking playing some goddamn. I'm trying to get some rockets into orbit here, but. Alright.
Oh shit.
Can I pop this window out?
I mean, you could. Oh god.
Oh shit.
What are we gonna talk about today?
Whoa, I can pull the list of shit. Like we do.
Yeah, dude.
Out of the fucking the random fucking pocket chat. Let me just go double check.
I have some filler too. I have some random adventures for that. The Battle of Look at Me. Remember I was saying I had like a bunch of random ones I had kicking around. I wouldn't mind sharing that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind sharing with chat. You know, some good ideas for DMs and stuff like that for random encounters.
Oh yeah.
So you
Totally
just
good.
they're just it's like a random list of
Yeah,
different random encounters.
Well, more specifically for forest and marsh areas. I mean, to be very,
Oh.
very specific. There's a couple I'm trying to turn into videos. One of them being a statue, a whaling statue more specifically.
Oh boy.
Yeah, there's the other situation with the snake that I still mean to edit up
I
and stuff like that.
Totally fucking missed that one, and I'm kind of glad I did.
The whaling statue?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it would have been pretty memey with your fucking input.
It,
in that
would
shit.
have, but fuck, man.
Come on, it was
That's-
good. It was good.
That was a fucking.
Yeah.
That was something that was like. Really, really, man, really.
The
Yeah.
whaling statue.
Yeah, that's
like to
all
hear
I'm gonna
about that.
say.
That sounds
That's all I'm gonna call it. Is just a whaling statue, dog. You're not gonna get any more than that. Not until I finish that sucker. What the fuck?
Well, share it with the whole
I-
group, man.
I
Come on, bud.
What's up? On my stream. Oh.
Shit.
Oh, nope, nope,
Whoa.
nope, nope. Fuckers. We're gonna go ahead and fill this out. Transform. Screen.
So, word to the wise. If you let your liquor freeze, prepare for it to overflow.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No, because I'm retarded.
Oh man, that sucks. Yeah, no,
That's tough, brother.
Yeah.
okay.
It's fine. It's a Razer keyboard. It's used to
Fine.
it.
I've been like this my whole life. Trust me. It's all right.
Shout out to the Razer, their sponsor. Fuck,
Just count out the race.
fuck you,
The
imagine.
Ray-Ban. These affordable. Well, I wonder if this thing will take. It really somehow seems like it won't. Look at this fucking thing. Oh, let's see.
Okay, let me just do this.
Yeah, just do it. Oh, fuck, why am... I don't know why my window is lagging. It's fucked.
Alright, cool. I can turn on my fucking fan. Alright, Poggers. Now we have everything fucking ready to go. I've got my Windows Explorer on the left hand side. Time to launch. Get rid of Hunt Showdown as my game because it's not what I'm playing right now. On Twitch, I am just chatting, or maybe we should do like podcast. I'm not sure which one I would qualify.
Oh, shit. I already fucked. I don't know why,
I'll
but
do it in
my
D&D,
shit gets freezing. Oh, dude, running it in D&D? Ooh, that's risky.
Oh boy, it's not like anyone's fucking playing D&D right now. It's super large. Let me go look at the category.
It is.
Oh yeah, nothing.
Not shit.
That's the time to strike.
Dude,
Like a
now's the
cobra.
time.
Like a coiled cobra. You
Oh,
strike
but,
it.
yeah, Coiled Cobra, who's currently
Fuck.
halfway through his rum bottle, so I'm kind of upset about that. So.
You say that, but
Dude, nothing's gonna. I'm gonna come home tomorrow with a fucking bottle of Crown Peach. Come home fucking tomorrow with probably the rum step above this one, because this is a whole line. So I'm like in the middle, like testing this one here, which isn't too bad. I fucking love it, dude. This fucking rum is
oh,
fucking amazing.
that pop.
What's the brand?
Diplomatico. It's a Venezuelan
yeah.
rum.
I've had Diplomatico. You know what? Me and my buddies used to get Diplomatico when we go play Risk or
no.
well, because it's Diplomatico.
Right, yeah. It's a diplomat, right?
Yeah,
Which
exactly.
Is, this rum is an idea I have for an adventure. So,
Oh, cool. Yeah, like is it like a diplomacy? I'm assuming it's like a
you're dealing with fucking with countries, like separate countries. Like there's like fucking vanilla. You can smell the vanilla in this. It's so good. But yeah, I've got the idea just from the fucking name. It's rum, so it's probably a coastal conflict.
Yeah.
You're dealing with like either the diplomacy. You're trying to prevent something from happening. Someone's contracting you from one point or one section or another section to stop whatever conflict, or stop or maybe provoke whatever conflict is going on.
Right. Yeah. Well, you know what? In a way, that's why it's shit like that can be interesting, because it's almost like a mystery. You can try to figure out like, what is this person trying to do here, and then like uncover some info and be like, oh hey, this nation is trying to provoke a war. Like, you know what I mean? But they're being sneaky about it or whatever. Yeah,
exactly.
That's cool.
And
that's
something, dude. And like I said, half the shit that I got going on recently has been just through liquor. Like I said, I have the winery, the vineyard. I have the Diplomatico, and the whiskey is probably gonna be something of like dwarven nature. I'm thinking like, and then this is me spinning off the top of my head, like dwarven. Whiskey, brandy, like their fucking fire brandy,
Yeah,
that shit hardcore.
That's dope as fuck. Dolben, not to bring it too off, but Dolben's got his own brand in game.
So I was gonna say, so after searching, I finally found my folder that has all of the random stuff.
Oh, let's get to it.
Which folder?
So
he has a folder of shit that he has.
Oh yes.
See, like that's the thing. Is like Dre understands. Is like when I DM, I go. I go from a normal functioning human being, in what I refer to as full autism mode, where I'm like, come up with all this random shit. So, long story short. Yeah, it's actually on record too. The Battle of Look at Me. So, for people that are just tuning in, never heard of this, the Battle of Look at Me was a completely random adventure. Let me clarify that. So how it started out was somebody followed up, and I thought, perfect, this is a good way to start up a one-shot. So they go into this house, and I basically drop them into Rick and Morty dungeon. Like, he actually interacted with Rick. You know, he got the Meeseeks box. Well, he got the Meeseeks box, and immediately he gained interest, and rightly so. If you have a box that you just click a button and the motherfuckers do whatever you want, and let's say, hypothetically speaking, you're a thief. Like, I'm not talking like, like Ocean's 11 style of thief, more of like, you rob fucking convenience stores and like mug people.
Yeah,
right? You're gonna look at that box, dude, as like
that's a fucking thud, dude.
Yeah, you're looking at that box like, well,
Well.
Right?
I wonder how many fucking consequences of my actions I can fucking gather with this.
Exactly. So the player's like, shit, I need to get rid of this box. So he specifically said that he wanted the box to return to the owner. And I interpreted that as the box would return to Rick. And Rick being Rick, he travels dimensions. So, long story short, the last that the Meeseeks hear is that he's at Neverwinter. So, of course, there's a fucking siege. Because Meeseeks are invincible. I mean, yeah, okay, they're stupid. And they'll be punching the walls with their bare goddamn hands. But they'll do it.
If you get them.
Yeah, no, they'll do it. That's the thing. So, the party went...
So they're just like throwing themselves, literally using their bodies to like break the
Ask
fortifications.
Trey. Ask Mocha Senpai.
Uh-oh.
Ask what's up.
Uh-oh.
What was
These
it when you
motherfuckers.
crested the hill, man? What did you
We
see?
crested the fucking hill. We saw seas of red and seas of blue, fucking tearing each other apart. And let me fucking tell you, the arms weren't arms. They just continued to fucking just beat the shit out of whatever the fuck they could grab onto. They would fucking do that shit. We went into this fucking corridor.
Dude, the Gundams,
Right?
the guy Melis were even
The
dropping
guy
down
Melis,
them. Yeah.
yes, they were from the sheer fucking numbers. All right, dude. All you see is a fucking like a like an 80 fucking meter tall fucking straight
10 meters, so
fucking-
that's
yeah
30,
10
35 feet tall, something
yeah
like that.
35 feet fucking tall metal golem being fucking crowded by a fucking blue and
Like
just
a wave. Like a wave.
like a tidal wave, dude. And we were like, oh fuck, that's kind of serious. Holy shit! Because only a few people had really had the grand scope of that party, who kind of knew what the fuck was going on. It was me, Danger, and that was it, pretty
Yeah.
much. Yeah, it was it. It was just us two.
It was
So
gonna
we
be
had
a
the
cute
grand
little
scheme.
adventure, and then you crest the
Right?
hill, and you're like, "Fuck!"
Oh fuck, right?
This is like
So-
an actual siege.
Right? So we're like, only us two have the grand scheme. It takes a lot to fucking take those numbers down, right? But for them to take them down with sheer fucking numbers is, in and of itself,
Pretty
something
sketch.
that's fucking really sketchy, right? So we're like, fuck, there's a lot of them. So
Yeah.
we end up going down through this corridor, right? And that's when we met the Kirkland brand Meesing. You know, these motherfuckers.
This-
Rook looked at him and we were like, all right, I get it. You know what? You're kind of no different from the fucking blue ones.
They're all like smoking cigarettes.
Yeah, they're all smoking cigs. They're like, yeah, what the fuck you want?
What do you want? Yeah.
Yeah, what do you want? I'm like,
He's like, yo, yeah. He's like,
okay.
if the one Rick or whatever is like the most hardcore Rick or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
then doesn't it stand to reason that there'd be like one most hardcore Mr. Meeseeks?
There
Well,
was. They met him. They met him
Yeah. So
with the double club, right? Come
yeah,
on.
the fucking
Talk
double
about
club.
my
This
double
moment-
club.
Ah,
Talk
God.
about my fucking double club, dog. Come on.
So here, so everyone's kind of let me work up to it because it's something that like it fucking beats me up until this fucking day, right? So upon us like interacting with this fucking red piece of shit, he's like, most of us ask like, yo, how many are in there, who's there, etc., etc. He tells us like sparing details and then fucks off, right? So Rook is like, all right, cool. The first motherfucker I see, I'm just gonna fucking blast because obviously I heard some shit on the other side of the door of them ripping someone apart. I don't want to be that next motherfucker, so I'm gonna murder them before they murder me. Right,
Yeah.
exactly. I'm gonna murder them before they murder me. Right? That's
Yeah, of course, makes sense.
straight fucking survival instinct, right? So, but he knows if I need to get close, I just dismember because he saw Limbs fucking walk away, right? Limbs, little fucking arms, fucking all just fucking up the steps, right? Fucking a head bounced up, like, "What's up, bro? All right, I'm gonna catch you later." And he just bounces up the fucking steps, right? Yeah. He uses his fucking tongue, right, to get up the steps. So I'm like, all right, I guess we're fucking doing this then, right? So I stopped the whole party. I'm like, hey, yo, listen, if shit goes sideways, I need you guys to fucking be on the same page. Just fucking dismember them, move on, right? We'll clear them out.
Yeah.
I think the metaphor that was used was like treat them like fucking necromorphs.
Yeah, pretty much. Treat them like fucking necromorphs. Take the
Yeah.
fucking limbs, take the head, or take the limbs at the fucking very least.
Because you can't kill them. You can't kill them.
Yeah, right. You
can
can't.
just
They're
stop
fucking
them
invincible.
from hurting you. Yeah, you can just
Right.
stop them from hurting you.
So, which no one fucking listens to me. Well, the first initial combat when it opened up, Because Rook opened up. The second that door fucking flew open, he fucking crouched fucking below with his fucking crossbow and fucking shot a leg out, right? They're like, who the fuck did that? I'm not gonna fucking say anything. The rest of the party rushes in. They're like, who the fuck are you guys? What the fuck are you guys doing here? Etc. Etc. Then the fucking the Kirklands come out. So the Kirklands don't come out till like round 2, and by like round 2, right? If I fuck. Right.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah.
Round 2, round 3.
Round 2.
Yeah.
Right. So by then we're all flooding into the room. One of our party members, Rook, tries to give him a knife. They look at the knife, look at him. Rook fucking wiggles the fucking knife in their fucking face.
Yep.
Like, take this and slice, please. And they're like, nope, not taking the knife. I'm like,
Hey, yep. Got the bare hands. They got their stubbles.
okay, all right, that's fine. You know, I'm
Yeah.
giving you a tool that will clearly help you in this endeavor and us getting alive. But you know, that's fine. Maybe if
Deadly,
Dave,
man.
he's like, yeah,
They
right.
got the
So
they got the red stumps, man. They're deadly.
He's just like, "Argh!" So he's like, you know, fuck it, whatever. I'm just gonna proceed on like, you know, basically the individual who's just supporting. You know, that's what he fucking does. Out of the corner of my fucking eye, I see a stack of 3. Yo. I see a stack of 3 come out of the fucking hallway down the hall. When I swear to God, one of these motherfuckers, they pull up on this other group of blue ones, start shit mixing them. One of them pulls out a fucking. It's a long ass fucking stick, by the way, but it's a double.
It's
club,
a double
right?
club.
It's
not
two
a
clubs.
stick. It's a
It's
double
two
club.
fucking
It's an
clubs, dude.
exotic weapon. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, okay, dude.
You have to
It's
train. You have to train.
It's 2 fucking sticks, right? 2 clubs. Fused at the fucking base.
That's,
Right?
I'll be real with you, Chief. Kind of sounds like a really thick quarterstaff.
That's exactly what it is, dude. It's fucking stuck in
It's
the
a
middle.
double club. It's not
So
a
what he
quarter
does-
staff.
Whatever,
Completely
unless you hold
different.
it in the fucking middle and you stop him over here and you fucking return with a fucking strike like that, dude. It's a
It's-
fucking quarterstaff.
It's like
Eat
a
shit.
Q-tip. It's like a Q-tip.
Yeah, it's a Q-tip, so it's like bulbous at the end, but really thin in the middle. So like,
A double mace?
No, it's a double club.
You keep saying that.
fucking double club, right?
It's so dumb.
So this motherfucker comes out and proceeds to whack 2 of them over the fucking head and basically
Yeah, he does.
incapacitate 'em.
I even
He was putting
critted.
in
He
work.
fucking critted like
He was
natural
going
20.
in. Rook was like, "I'm just gonna step by my crossbow, bro. Don't let me get in your fucking way, okay? You do your fucking thing.
That's
You
funny.
fucking vibe, right?"
As a DM, dude, I was like, I have to name this Meeseeks. I have
Right?
to. I have to.
He pretty much gained the player level up
Wow.
just from
Oh,
the sheer
speaking of
fucking
that,
action.
actually, hey, I think didn't I get 250? I got 250 experience for getting that little
Get-
fucking ball up the butt there.
Oh shit, dude, we should talk about that, man, because that is some deep philosophical shit.
What, the fucking warp?
Dude, yeah, no, there was like a good 30 minutes between an NPC and Dolben, man.
What
It was
is
pretty
that?
heavy.
Oh,
It was
yeah,
pretty
yeah,
heavy.
yeah.
Elaborate.
It was pretty heavy. But no, we
Yeah,
were talking
Dolben
about
was thinking about he's having some internal conflicts, you know,
legit,
as
like,
we all do.
yeah.
You know, especially when we're followers of an evil sea witch or evil sea goddess. You know,
It
you're pretty much guaranteed to get into some unfortunate internal, you know.
Right. And again, it's just the nature of the fucking guild whenever you have a whole bunch of people fucking like conglomerate with each other.
Which is
from
good.
different fucking
It's
backgrounds.
personal.
Yeah,
It's personal involvement. Cause like, okay, so this is so fucked up. But you know Ajax. So the thing is with Ajax is like, he was a character I played as last season during Adventure League, just to fill in the blanks. To put it really bluntly, he did not like gods. Like, especially when he hit 12th level and, you know, kind of learned some things, to put it really bluntly. It's like, you know what? I don't really like gods. I really don't. They just manipulate. They're literally people with superpowers. That is,
Despite being the fucking product of one.
Yeah,
You just
legit.
fucking.
yeah.
I know
That's the irony
that
of
was
it.
One of the cool things that I figured that I mean he told me about is how his god or whatever, he
Turned
thought
out to
he
be
was
manipulated.
worshiping some god, and then it was like some kind of fucking. It was all a joke. He
Yeah.
was just getting played.
You put it exactly the way that I wrote it down, which was like it's meant to be a joke, an ironic joke.
And you know what? To be honest with you,
Yeah.
I kind of view Lord. I view fucking AO as like the fucking emperor of mankind at this point.
Well,
now that I have that kind
but
of.
that was the
No.
shocker. That was the
Right.
shocker for like Corey and
Is that
Pete.
AO? I don't know that.
Lord AO
Okay,
does
so-
exist. In Faerunian lore, he does exist. He is known as the Allfather. He is quite literally the guy that's like, you're a god. You're a god. Look under your chair. You're a god. Fuck it. Smoke your
he
pipe.
just-
You're a god.
He's the motherfucker who
Yeah.
appoints the fucking who basically releases the fucking power of godhood on
Yeah.
those individuals who
Yeah.
are.
Ayo,
Yeah.
you're a god.
Yeah.
Who the fuck
So-
are them?
Here's the thing.
They're,
God to the gods.
There's a catch-22 with that though, which is if you read into Lord AO, right? He literally specifically says he doesn't choose champions. So, i.e., he never chooses favorites. Okay, and he specifically says he will never directly manipulate with anything
So he only indirectly manipulates shit.
through gods.
Yeah, through gods.
Yeah.
Think about it. So
Like
if
a
you-
military
if you-
structure, right? Almost.
if you look at it, the way he has his fucking gods, the way that each god. So let me put this out.
Not even how I have my gods. Look at how deity
the Lord
ruled.
is right.
Yeah, it's
so
fucked.
let me drop this fucking bomb on you, right? So
Alright.
Sylvanas, right?
Yeah, the god
So-
of that's like the forest guy, right?
Yes. So Sylvanas, he's a true neutral god. He doesn't give a fuck what happens to you in the wilderness. He doesn't care.
Unless you're a
What's the
tree.
point?
Unless you're a tree or
Yeah,
like a
unless
patch
you're
of
a tree.
fucking moss.
If you're fucking like he views like if a goblin raid were to fucking hit your camp and wipe you
Yeah.
out,
Tough
he'd
shit.
be like, "Damn, that's a shame." All right, cool. So now we're gonna have trees here. We'll
I
use
always-
those bodies to fertilize this,
Exactly. I was about to say the same fucking
Yeah.
thing.
right?
Exactly,
It's
yeah.
like, it's a damn shame you and your family died. but
Died,
God damn, this soil looks
Yeah.
good.
Oh, look at this fucking soil, baby. Right?
Nice
So-
soil, man.
So
I
this
hate how
motherfucker-
accurate that is. I hate how
Right,
accurate that is, but it's
right?
so true, yeah.
So this motherfucker does not give a fuck whether you die in the wild or not. He doesn't care,
Yeah.
right?
No, it's true,
Now, if you
yeah.
think about how that's structured, it's a he only cares about the fucking balance of the wilderness. Sylvanas, as a god, takes care of that shit by himself, right? He takes care of that shit through whoever else he
well,
allies
let that
with, or
sink
whoever,
in.
excuse me, whoever else allies with him, because he doesn't ally with anybody
Hold up,
else.
hold
He
up.
doesn't give a fuck.
Pump the brakes. You bring up a good point because he doesn't care and he's all about the balance. Let that sink in. So let's say you're a really powerful druid and you start fucking with shit. That's
If
what
you
I'm
start
saying.
fucking, he's like, congratulations. You're fucking.
Now you're on
the
his
shit list.
radar.
You're-
Yeah,
you're on the shit list.
exactly,
Like,
yeah.
Congratulations. So AO, in retrospect, AO doesn't need to do fuck all. He structured all of his gods to take care of all of his shit for him. It
Exactly.
doesn't matter if someone's trying to change something. Because
Exactly
those gods
what
will
I-
interfere.
Right there is what I try to explain to
Right.
Katie and Corey. I was like, don't you think it's kind of weird that you even hear from other clerics like, wait, you're champion of AO? What? You're champion?
Like-
you're champion of the Allfather?
Like, bitch, where the fuck
What?
is wrong with you, dude?
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, I thought it was kind of beautiful because in the same sense, the characters themselves were like, well, I mean, why else would we believe different?
They're fucking, they don't need to fucking change their view at all,
No,
right?
they're tools.
At all, because exactly, they're fucking tools to be used in that fucking form. So they maintain the balance of the fucking weave because they think they're the fucking the chosen of AO. They think that, but
Isn't
AO's
that
like,
beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? And it's just the god
Yeah.
of madness.
yeah, AO's like, I don't give a fuck about you, dude.
Are you
You
serious?
are literally my fucking apparatus to make sure this shit's going swell, right? You're not my fucking chosen. You're not fucking special. You're literally just here to make sure shit goes swimmingly.
Legit, right there is like, he's like, that's why I thought it was so beautiful, because Raw's just like, well, I mean, I talked to Ao, and it's like, dude, he would have flat out told you. It's like, look, bud, I told the God of Madness that being the God of Madness, he needs to keep both sides of the coin. So, I mean, that's not up to me. That's up to him. I just gave him the flat out orders. I don't really give a fuck how it's carried out.
How he spins it. Right?
Yeah, no,
it doesn't matter
so
how he fucking.
That was the point of that season, dude.
Exactly.
The end note, which is like, everybody's like, well, does it really matter? Because like Ao's gonna come in and smash everything. I was like, yeah, isn't that weird because of how he is? Wouldn't that make perfect sense? He's like,
along those fucking lines, they spun it so fucking much. I was like, come on, are you fucking serious, bro? All right, let me just. I guess we're fucking restarting this motherfucker. Right?
That's all it was. It was like, oh no, there's yeah, exactly. It's like, oh no, there's an offshoot of reality. Better fix that. Clunk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all that season was, really.
Right. So, and further retrospect, that whole fucking season was again, it's an alternate fucking reality of what fucking truly happened. If I remember correctly, originally Jack. Calico.
Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say, for the villain, his whole perspective was like, what if we could change one thing,
right,
and make him actually like, you know, before he could flick that universe out of the way, that alternate timeline, whatever term that you want to use.
Right.
The villain went, well, what if we give the big middle finger?
When and say, no, fuck that.
Exactly.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck you.
As an ultimate sign of choice.
Right. Which spun the whole rest of the seasons from the offshoot of that. But the main timeline still stays the fucking same. Don't get me wrong, right?
But that's the thing. It's like what it ended up being is because how it ended and how the characters reacted. It was like it just went. The best way I can describe it is it went. What? It's like no matter what, it was like it's
still reverted to the same. It converges back.
You gotta play. You gotta. I gotta run that dungeon for you, the Emerald Dungeon, because there's some poetry in there.
I never got to take it. I never got to take it.
Honestly, that's where I tripped balls because there was a moment of almost philosophy. Like I'm not trying to suck my own cock. You know what I'm saying?
but it's just the way how Calico was crafted.
Yeah,
the way that you fucking play Calico is
legit. In a fucking poem, dude. Okay, I wrote the outline of like why the villain is doing this. This is what happened. This is how he's gonna accomplish it. I had 6 people go through it. So it was 3 groups of 2.
I know Hildo fucking went through it and witnessed someone get fucking nuked.
He got dropped because somebody didn't understand how you run dungeons.
Was it Ali? It was Ali, if I fucking remember correctly.
All I'm gonna say is like, if you're dealing with level 8 characters, throwing power word kills at them without verbal discretion is a bit much. And what I mean by that is, it's like he even told me, "Hey man, I told Hildo a couple times." I was like, "Yeah, but you don't treat everybody like a cookie cutter." Right? Like if Buddy has 5 kids at home, right? You probably should be more lenient as a person to be like, "Hey man, I understand, you know, you got kids running around, they're pushing your shit around, you know, they're shoving your mic out of the way, etc. I understand." But just to be like, "Oh, well, you know, I told him a couple times and then I dropped him." Dude, can you imagine if I had that kind of mentality? Imagine how many body bags there would be.
I already have that fucking mentality. Like I said before, like in previous chats. I mean, you know me. Like I have everything laid out in a specific order as to, okay, here are your fucking tales to this one simple fucking problem. If you ignore all 3, or your brain can't connect fucking dot 1 with dot 2 with dot 3, and you fucking proceed anyways, or you don't think of a fucking ulterior plan, you're gonna get fucking shit mixed. I can't help you. I can't fucking help you.
See,
You're
that's the thing.
fucked.
It's like I agree.
You're fucked.
No, I agree, but I disagree. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you
Like
agree to
70
the fucking
like,
notion of
Like
having-
75, 25, like legit.
Right, you agree to the notion that players, like me as a fucking DM, giving out notions of, hey man, not a good idea. Hey man, really should think this through. Hey dude,
But for
please,
the ones that are
just
like
pay
discontinue
attention.
on, yeah, no, I feel
Right?
that.
Right? Play attention, right? But you also disagree with like, well, dude, maybe you shouldn't really fucking new players for fucking not paying attention.
Well, I mean,
this is a
new
fucking
players is
game.
one thing.
Right?
Like,
Exactly.
It's
I take
individuals.
I
It's
always
individuals.
take into account. Right? I always take into account an individual. If I know, like, if you have been with us for the 2 years that we've known this community. Oh yeah, if you ignore my signs, I'm nuking the fucking shit out of you. I'm fucking sending your characters to the Shadow Realm, never to. You're fucked.
Well, you know,
Goodbye. Make a new character.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
It's like people say shit like, "Well, hey, you know, my character. That's what my character was."
Oh,
Well,
fuck, that's such a
Look,
cop out.
Let me fucking go on a separate fucking tantrum on my
Oh, wait,
own.
I was gonna
That's
is-
a cop out. I feel like,
What I was gonna say is that it's like, yes, that's fine, but then it's like if you say that, then you say, well, then yeah, your character would have died. You know,
Exactly.
It's
Your
like-
character would have fucking died, and now you reap the fucking
That's
consequence.
it.
But I say that to say
That
this.
exact
That is-
phrase.
Yeah, that is the most best and worst excuse. So yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So let me
No,
pull this
it means
back,
you're
right?
consenting. That's more or less what you're doing.
Exactly.
It's what my character would do. Well,
Like-
your character
Like, well,
would die
there
in
you
the
go.
situation.
It's what my character would do. So your character
Like,
would walk up
what
into
my
a fucking
character would do.
your character will walk up into a fucking shopkeeper's place, proceed to rob them alone with no fucking plan. This motherfucker goes, okay, you know what? Have my shit. Guards, help me, right? And then now
Yeah.
fucking
Help
6
me.
guards come in, proceed
He's
to
touching
fucking
me.
bust the door open, and proceed to fucking shake the shit out of you.
He's
Oh, it's what
touching
my
my
character would
nutsack.
do. Why do you punish me for what
What
my
do I
character?
do?
It's just RP, right? It's just RP.
No, I'm just kidding.
Right, I'm like, okay, cool. It's just RP, right? Well, you understand that our community is fucking different. RP kind of makes fucking it's canon. So when
Yeah.
you fucking robbing this motherfucker in broad fucking daylight,
This is oddly specific.
Yeah, no kidding.
don't even get me started, right?
But
But
you have to feel
I
a tiny bit of personal resentment to a certain situation.
I say that to say this, right? Like people who use that excuse are just not exactly
Hey,
the best
the
fucking
anvil
people.
is in the chat.
Poggers,
Agreed.
right?
There he is.
They say that, but you have to realize it's just not you. It's everyone else, right? It's everyone else's fucking fun that's impacted.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
what my
no, for
character
sure.
would fucking do, right? And that brings back to the point of like people who do like who obviously fuck people by not having certain shit. Oh, my character only speaks Goblin.
Somebody's getting called
Motherfuck-
out.
No, I'm really speaking on a general fuck. It's like,
The alternative, oh, my character doesn't speak.
or my character doesn't speak common.
Well,
I'm
I
in
mean,
four of those, man.
if you're gonna have a character that doesn't want to speak, I'm pretty sure that it's like,
No one would take you serious. No one
no,
would
no,
take
no,
you
it's
any
like 5
fucking.
you already accounted for that. You just go and be what do they call it? The crow people.
Yeah, you're so no, not only that. If
Thank
you're
you.
if you're fucking fresh off the fucking
Okay,
bit,
pump the brakes. Okay, as a Kenku, okay, you can't
A Genku,
directly.
that's what it's called.
Yeah, you can't directly copy the language. However, you can mimic sounds that you've heard.
you
So-
can make it sound. So you have no clue what they fucking mean.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. Yeah,
Yeah.
you have
But
no
you
idea what.
repeat
They,
them.
so it's like, well,
When
I mean, yeah.
Granted, my experience playing with y'all, playing in Kenku, didn't go phenomenally.
As it is not.
Oh, let's fucking reel that shit back. All right, let's pull the fucking Wayback Machine all the way out and set it back fucking like 2 fucking years ago, right? So this motherfucker
Once
rolls
upon a
into the
time.
fucking guild. His first fucking thing that he does is steal something.
Oh
Doesn't
my
really
God.
fucking-
Why
right?
do I remember
Doesn't-
that?
So that's the thing. This is a secondary character. Kai's like off.
Yeah.
I basically put him on hiatus. I was
Okay,
like, I'm gonna introduce
yeah.
my wife to
Pump-
D&D.
Pump the brakes. So you got to add context for Kai.
Right. So yeah. So this is when we initially when we first had the guild the Hawk, for those who understand the name, the nomenclature of the name. When we first had the guild introduce secondary characters, where we could have 2 characters, and same player playing those 2 characters separately, right? So Kai the Eight Limbs was a sea elf monk who,
I enjoy Kai.
for in general was kind of a fucking shitter, right? He fucking punched shit, and that was his deal, right? I'm beating fucking shit out of you because it's fun.
Yeah,
He
because
wanted
he's a
smoke.
fucking Dragon Ball Z character.
Yeah,
What the fuck
yeah,
do
he
you
wanted
want?
all the fucking. It
What
was a
did you
Sunsoul
want?
fucking. You saw this motherfucker.
He's a Goku character. He loves to fight. What the fuck do you want, Drake?
Yeah, it's like, dude. Oh, you're
Bruh.
fucking powerful. Let me bring
Come
that
on.
ass here, boy. Right? All this motherfucker did was fight. Right? He shot fucking
Yeah, he
sun
did.
beams out of his fucking.
Yeah,
hands.
he did. For
And
the
he
record,
wanted
yeah, he did.
All the fucking smoke. He beat the fucking shit out of people just because he could. Right? So this motherfucker, that's his fucking original character. And as you said, you were introducing your wife to D&D. By the way, if she wants to fucking pop in, talk with the crew, vibe out,
He's like, please, for the love
Ooh.
of God.
right?
Unfortunate situation there.
Yeah.
The lack of a thing.
Oh.
And the tattoo that I now have to do start and stop dates for every relationship I ever have up my arm.
Is that
Um,
just a military dude, that's got to be a military thing for sure.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Is what it is. Sucks.
Woo!
That's fine. You know, shit happens. Stuff occurs. Life goes on.
Shit does
Right.
happen.
She brings in her barbarian, an ASMR barbarian, and I was like, all right, she's gonna need some help. She's gonna need a sidekick, someone who can hang around with her around the same level. And I also kind of want to be present, so I'll make a Kenku. I'll make a Kenku warlock. This will be great. It'll be a little mischief, a little troublemaker.
Nothing
It's gonna be
terrible will happen. Not a thing.
This could only go extremely
This is
swimmingly.
gonna be awesome.
It only goes so.
Cackle. His patron's a hag. There's other cool shit, you know? I really put in some concepts here. He rolls in, sees Ajax upon running around in a lesser form. Sees Ajax.
The
hanging
lesser
out.
form, he's ouch.
Yeah.
That cut me
Sees-
deep, dog. That was
Okay.
a critical.
Alright.
You are a
That was
fucking what?
critical.
A fucking samurai. Shut the
I was a samurai.
God,
I digress.
you look like you're kid.
I was a samurai. I did the hacking
You're
and the
understand.
slashing. I
You
had
did the
the
hacking.
temporary.
Anyway, sorry, I'm listening.
My honor to be respected. Like, yeah, that was his whole shit.
But sees a dagger, and Ajax just watches him take it. It's like he doesn't even stop him.
So, a pretense to that, by the way. So, Jakar clearly saw you do it. He was this close to just doing a fucking fall, like a Dark Souls falling attack, just taking your fucking right then.
I should probably mention too, as a good old Ajax, as what you probably gathered, he's probably sitting there going, "I didn't fucking see that." You know what I mean? Like that disbelief.
Ajax is like, I didn't see that.
He did not
I
just do that.
swear to God.
He did not just do that. All of a sudden, alarms from the second floor.
Like from the fucking Raptors, like, there's an ICBM coming.
Veins popping out, just like he fucking did it. He fucking did
Little
it.
bastard. Sprints downstairs, gets grabbed by the other Kenku, gets grabbed by Brew, Kenku alchemist wizard. He's like, "You're a fucking idiot. You need to stop this. Return it." Returns the dagger, and then Papa Vaughn shows up.
Oh no.
Yes, sir.
And
forgot Vaughn was involved.
I fucking talked to him about it afterwards. He felt like really bad about that shit, but it didn't matter.
Yeah, because okay.
What had to happen. And
I
was
know,
like, oh, fuck
dude.
me.
Okay, I know for the record, Vaughn's gonna watch this shit. Okay,
yeah.
so
Yeah.
I would just like to say for the record that Vaughn, as a character, he's a tough motherfucker, but he's a sweetie on the inside.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Funny enough, like until like another character like that is just because he knows.
Now you understand why he was so disappointed in Vince, because the thing is like I forget what his
Vince and
character.
Vaughn.
Well, I say they were partying
Oh.
together once upon a time, and in fact, I forget. I want to say Dank Bluesack was his character's name. I shouldn't say Vincent. Vincent the player. Great
Dank
guy.
Iron Fist.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Dank.
that
So-
sounds about right.
So Dank and Vaughn even adventured a couple times, and they always had this mutual agreement, and it got busted once upon a time. Over a wish spell is the best way to put it.
Is it way he fucking wished for that Baylor girlfriend, dude? No fucking way.
Yeah, it
Sandra.
checks out.
No,
The math all checks out.
So, for context, I even made a DC roll, which was an 18. Wisdom for the Baylor, and I rolled a 7. So, you see, that's the thing, is
Gotta go get more beer.
I feel that.
Dude, this rum is fucking me up really goddamn
No,
good.
that's good.
I gotta go. I'll be back in like 10 minutes.
Yep.
10 minutes to get rum? That's a
Not bad
journey.
for him.
Oh, I did get beer. Do something other than run, my friend. You're
Dude, this fucking rum, I swear to God, is the best I've ever fucking tasted. Dude.
yeah, that's the shit. That's
It's
diplomatic
the
shit.
shit. I fucking
It's
love it so
pretty good.
fucking much.
I mean, you know what? Honestly, I used to like that stuff, but then I grew up a little bit, and I like, you know, a little bit more evolved palate, I guess you'd call it.
Fuck you, dude. Alright. Listen, this is just a regular one, right? This is the the Montuano. The
Yeah. No,
the
you know what,
Reserva.
honestly, I was
That's
serious.
for me.
I'm just fucking with you. The other one I like is Sailor Jerry's, but I'm pretty sure that there's nothing.
I've
heard
heard
that shit
for a
will-
while.
we
It'll murder you.
Mixed rum.
I stay away from Sailor Jerry's for that. Like Sailor Jerry's and Captain, I stay with the fuck away from
Yeah,
that.
I mean, Sailor Jerry's is just like a slightly better version of Captain.
Right. That's why
I know
stay-
way
that's
too
why I
many
stay
people with the fucking pinup girl of the Sailor Jerry pinup girl tattoo on their fucking body.
away. They must really fucking love that shit. Holy
Yeah.
fuck.
Well, fuck, consider my goddamn occupation, bud.
It lends itself to being something that people get tattooed because it's like it's there and people are generally really drunk when they first like learn about it, you know, because it's fucking rum. So people like look at the picture and then get wasted and just be like, I want that.
That's enough
Yeah,
of me.
you're fucking girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it on my body.
Put it on my
Oh, reeling back a little bit.
Yeah.
They basically because her character and my character were associated. We showed up at the same time. Instantly, what did my friend do? What's wrong here? Meanwhile,
Oh, yeah.
Kenku's pleading for his life and
Please
every
don't
rasping noise that
fucking-
he can.
Yeah, don't cut my ears off and fucking.
He basically says like he'll go, he'll fucking up and leave, and just because of association, Vaughn was like, both of you, your heads on pikes, your hands severed in a moment's notice, and I mean like I'm imagining with a hammer like saying this was like or smash will work.
Smash!
Yeah. So
Um,
what? That's like one of the Waterdeep guys, or is that a guild affiliate?
No. So this is all right. So let me pull back. So
Once
for
upon a
Phalian
time.
lore, Phalian lore. So his full name, if I remember correctly, was Vonrig of the
Vonrig Dawn.
Dawnbringer. Yeah,
Vonrig Dawn.
Vonrig Dawn of the fucking what was it? Fuck, what was it? Hold on, I'm fucking too-
Dawn of the Dawnbringer Bros.
It's I know his Dawnbringer was in.
He was one of the few only paladins to serve one of the old gods, which is Pelor himself.
Or Palor?
Yeah.
Was it Palor?
Which
It
I
was
would
in
like to
Pelor.
state, which is probably the memeiest part, was everybody. See, old editions and like I'm talking like third edition. Pelor was more considered to be lawful good, more lean in that direction.
Mm-hmm,
However, in fifth edition, he's more lawful neutral.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Paylor.
No
yeah,
shit.
so that caused some issues. That's why. That's kind of the reason why Vonrig got pretty intense by the.
That
end
makes
there.
so much fucking sense.
Yeah.
That makes so much fucking sense because he harassed fucking Jakar about the crystal demon that he had. He's like,
Yeah. Because he's
"The
lawful
fuck you got in
good.
there, dude?"
I'll be back in like 10 minutes.
Well,
I'll be
inside if
Yeah.
it was fiendish, bud.
Yeah.
Always.
Alright, sorry, I was fucking fiendish. What the it was a ruby form. It wasn't hurting anybody. He was just there, right?
It's the fact
So
that it's
Von-
a demon. You don't
Yeah,
understand
just
Paylor, dude.
demon straight up. That's it. Paylor fucking despises that shit.
Now you understand why Vincent tripped the fucking or
Vaughn shit the fuck out. He's like,
yeah,
what you got in that fucking pack there, fucking Sandro? I'm like,
not just you. It was also Dank.
Dank. Yeah, because
When Dank
that's a fucking
summons-
Baylor. The fucking Baylor, dude. That's a fucking Baylor. You
Yeah,
don't fuck with Baylors.
Dude, now you understand why there was so much character.
You don't fuck Baylors, period.
Well, see, that's the thing is why there was so much counter character because you remember Ajax? He didn't give a fuck. He was
Yeah.
he was an autistic robot. Let's put that really politely. He was
I
like,
remember
I don't
one
care
quote
as long as
from
the
Ajax. It was
Putting you in the fucking earbuds so you can hear us. Fuck.
oh,
But yeah.
what's the one quote?
Oh, that's
Scared
it.
me.
that was it.
Which
What's
one?
that?
The quote that he told fucking Jakar? Because I remember fucking that like no other.
What this
This
is
is
what
it.
Adrian,
Motherfucker just stared.
Yeah.
Eye contact. If you were lucky.
Right. Well, no.
I
so
hate-
he.
for the record, I hate how much of a Chad that motherfucker became. Like, really, honestly.
Yeah, he was like a Tarkov Chad, dude. He was like, yeah, okay, cool. So I could see that you taken my weapons away, but I have a rock, so you have automatically lost this fucking fight
So,
immediately.
For the record, I would like to state, in my opinion, Samurai is the most broken fighter class.
It's so fucking busted.
To the
Holy
point where
shit.
I was like, you know what? I still have 2 months of actual work to do before this Dark Knight class is good to roll out. I'd rather play this thing that's not even fully tested yet. I haven't even written down the shit. I was like, I'd rather play test this than play a Samurai because this Samurai is fucking broken.
Cameron is fucking nuts.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
it is. It's beyond nuts. Let's be
If-
fair.
If the samurai archetype was put on a different class and you could take champion fighter with it, meth. It would be
Bro,
insane.
so let me
It'd be
break. So
fucking nuts.
so we actually
Like-
have a samurai fighter in this. in
Yeah, no,
this
he's fucking
season.
scary. He is.
He's fucking scary, dude. I'm so fucking scared.
Who?
But
He's not even jacked up yet.
it's
He's level-
Agnar.
He's level 4.
Yeah, level 4. So he doesn't have his multi attack, which for those who don't know, samurai fighters.
He's a
when you
samurai
use-
fighter, half orc.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I know.
So-
I've had my Anvil had his experience. You
Yeah.
know?
So when you are
I'll be
a
back. I
samurai
gotta
fighter.
piss in the fucking toilet. I'll be back.
Yeah. So for those who don't know, as the samurai fighter, samurai subclass in general, you gain 3 at level 3. You gain 3 fucking what was it? Honor dice or some shit like that. Dice that you use.
I'll hold it up.
Yeah, pull it up. You gain 3 dice that you use. Those 3 dice will give you advantage on any attacks after you use. Oh, I hit my mic. After you use those dice, and you gain 5 points of fucking temporary HP. Flat fucking out. Oh my god, this fucking song. Holy shit. You gain it flat out, right? So when you are a fighter, you also gain fucking Action Surge. At level 5, you have multi attack. So to break this fucking down, beginning of round as a bonus action, you dice. Congratulations. After every attack after that, straight fucking advantage your entire turn. You fucking attack it at advantage the entire time. You action surge, that's 4 attacks at advantage. You fucking murder shit. Or you just fucking peel shit like a fucking banana.
So things to be afraid of. This is just to catch anybody on trying to power build here. If he takes 1 level of Hexblade, that compensates for critting on 1920 is a 10% chance to crit and advantage across the whole turn. That's one of them power gamey builds, and he's playing a half orc. It's like
I'm just saying that if he does that, I'm bringing the Intellect Devourers and he's going down first. Goodbye. Good fucking bye,
I'm
dude.
gonna say don't target him specifically that way. But there's
He's
also
gonna rush into the room because he's a half Goodbye. You no longer exist.
Right. Unless
I
you
don't
go
have to
in-
target him.
If he plays tactically sound, I got a solution for you. We'll go into that later.
But yeah, I mean, I kind of know how fucking, more or less, how fucking players move now, in a general sense. So I get an idea of, especially because again, we've been running with this fucking group for 2 years. I know how certain people move, and if I really fucking wanted to, I can handcraft certain situations for their character to jump into a fucking hole and then fucking die. I don't care. I do not care. I don't. Right? But I don't fucking do that because I have a fucking self-respect for as a human being to not be a pile of shit. That's not to say I won't fucking do it just like in a minor scale to just to throw a curveball at them because it's funny. Every fucking for more or less every fucking person who rolls in here, every mage, every wizard, we get their fucking motives. I mean,
Everybody who has magic wants to be a god at the end of the day.
which is a fucking, which in and of itself is such a fucking weird thing, because when, like for example, so let me peel back. So using Rook as a center point, I don't play him as an artificer, in any section at all. He's literally a human. Basically, he's a ranger, right? He's a human fucking ranger who was taken from his fucking place, given all this fucking knowledge to
I thought
create
he was
shit.
an
Come on, my god.
Never mind.
Fucking
I'm
talk.
not gonna.
Yeah, no. Open your fucking mouth, Jack. Speak with your chest. Go ahead.
I had to stop myself. That's not fair.
Go. Fucking go. Open your fucking mouth.
So he's a human, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, 100% human.
See, and then the way you move your head says otherwise.
What do you mean?
He speaks Kaseki.
Okay, whatever. Right. So, Jake,
I speak gift too,
I was
Right.
gonna say it's
but
possible.
neither of us are taking our helmets off. We don't know.
but to reel it back over fucking Jack Stockton. Go ahead.
I don't know what you're talking about. I wasn't gonna say anything.
No.
I wasn't gonna say
Fucking-
anything.
Speak with your
I was
chest, boy. Speak with your fucking chest, boy. Come on.
I was
What are you gonna say?
he's
Mhm.
he's a very deep character.
Yeah, he's proficient in the longsword style. Yeah. The long
Yeah,
sword
I
style.
heard he has a two-hander.
He makes Guts look like a little bitch. But I'm not sure if you ever seen the meme of Guts having like this fucking he slings it over his shoulder. It's like all veiny. Oh fuck. But like speaking in back to the original topic, like I don't play Rook as an artificer. Like you see all these artificers talking about like, oh, so these mathematical equations. If I do this here, do this here, this is all calculated. Rook is just a
Amplify my
fucking
cock on my gauntlets.
right. So, but it depends of how you fucking play the character via the class. So your character is never the class. Your character is not the fucking class. It should never be the fucking class, right? Your character should be something completely separate. It's just the circumstance that brought him to that fucking class of its own. Period. Right? That what makes a character better. So much fucking better. Rogues are innately who are rogues like, oh yeah, I steal shit, man. Yeah. Nice fucking lock, pussy boy.
For the
Wait,
record,
no.
For the record, I'm not trying to flex. I'm just saying, preaching to the choir, man.
Right, but this is for everyone who doesn't fucking right, who doesn't get the ideals of your character isn't your class. Your
No.
character is an individual who, by
He's just a dude.
circumstance,
He's just a
right,
dude.
just a fucking dude.
Or
They
lady.
fall,
Who has-
they fall
who
into
has-
certain archetypes. Things happen, stuff occurs, and that's how they do the thing that they need to do.
Right, but that who fall into the circumstance. Sure, I'm a fucking fighter, but you know what? Before then, how I gained that knowledge, I was a bandit beforehand. I learned all of my shit by watching other people fucking die and watching what they fucking did wrong. And from there, shit, I'm the best fucking bandit on the fucking Sword Coast. I'll fuck your shit up. For the most part. I still have some shit to learn, right? I'm an artificer.
Well, I mean, that's
But
just the essence
I'm not-
of a character. You always have something to learn.
Right, exactly. And again, as an artificer, again, using Rick as an example, he's just some fucking dude. He doesn't fucking know a lot about the weave. He knows general knowledge. But he's like, bro, if you ask me to fucking cast a spell, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
this
tell
shit
you to eat a
went
fucking
whack,
dick.
dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you to eat a fucking dick. I don't fucking know. Mister, who the fuck is that, bro? Who the fuck is that, bro?
It's roll Vecna, Karsus, the fuck?
You just casted Shatter. No, I didn't. I made a specific device that allowed me to shatter stone. You know, I emit a high frequency of a seismic level that allowed me to fucking blow shit up. I'm not a fucking wizard, dude. I didn't cast shit. I
I'm
threw
just
a
working
fucking
with really
box.
good acoustics, man. Come on.
Exactly. I'm really fucking good acoustic. But whenever you whenever I see players who are just like "Oh, my character, I roll back to the rogue because no, I played for 2 years. Oh yeah, I'm a fucking rogue, dude. Look at me, man. Nice fucking lock, man. I'm always super shady. Or I'm a high class fucking gangster. Look at me. Nice fucking watch. Yeah, that shit's mine now, pussy. Like,
Man,
nah, dude. If you're a fucking rogue, the last thing you want to do is like,
announce that you're a thief.
or a
That's-
fucking thief. Like, yeah, announce. Like, don't announce that shit, right?
That's what
if
always
you're a
made me
fucking
laugh when
thief,
people are like, "Hey, rogue." It's like, how the fuck do you know I'm a rogue? I'm
yeah, how do you fucking know? Call me a rogue again, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you for fucking defamation.
Maybe I'm just a really crafty fighter. You don't know.
Yeah, I'm a really crafty fucking fighter. I use my or
Because what's the
whenever,
definition
like-
of a fighter? It's basically a short term or another term for mercenary,
For-
right? A
yeah,
sword hand.
mercenary for merc. Yeah, you're a fucking merc. At the end of the fucking day, right? You're someone who has been around the block long enough, or put into a scenario long enough to like.
You put me in a
shit.
situation, alright?
Right. You whip out a fucking sword. You're like, bro, this is a nice fucking sword. Fucking swish, fucking stab. I do that shit really fucking good. Yeah, swish, fucking stab, right?
Yeah.
Or again, like I said, rogue. Like, there's certain archetypes that are just over fucking done and so fucking stupid, so fucking dumb.
Well, actually,
Everyone-
it's kind of funny they bring that up because it's kind of my retaliation of why I made like Shinobi. Like, legit, that was my reaction to like, dude, what the fuck is this? Like, okay, as a rogue, what are you more likely to choose? Let's
You're
be fair.
100% hands down. You're
Swashbuckler,
thief.
assassin.
Thief.
Th-
Everyone
thief,
fucking chooses thief.
I
everyone does it.
disagree. No, most people don't choose thief because
They're,
Ev-
They're-
Every new,
they're good
every
short level.
new player, every new player I've seen,
but they don't utilize
see?
anything.
you know what I see a lot of?
exactly. But
Assassins.
that too.
That's what I was
That
just
too.
saying.
A thief and assassins are the two fucking thief amongst new players.
You know
Assassins
why those are picked up the most?
because they're fucking busted.
Because
They-
they're in
they
the
can be broken.
PHP, dog.
Yeah, that too.
People only want to read one book.
Well,
People don't want to read,
so
Exactly.
right?
so
But-
Shinobi, all that was me going, okay, how can we make an arcane trickster actually viable and balanced? Really look at how I built the Shinobi, right? You have no cunning actions. You literally have no escape route unless you
the
go
planet,
very
Planet.
inhuman.
unless you fucking planet. Like, if you
have to think.
say that you have no fucking escape route,
I would also
But
like to
again-
say, no, you don't, unless you're a variant human. And the reason why I say that is because I broke my one rule where I was like, I'm gonna be the most basic bitch. I broke my fucking rule to be a variant human, specifically for mobility.
mobile.
Yeah,
you picked up
mobile. Yeah,
Right.
5th edition, right?
Well,
But that was
Yep.
the point. Was like, I need to have that, otherwise I have no options.
and this
Think
is
about
a really
that.
This is a really good thing to segue into group cohesion. So
yeah, no, for sure.
in our setting, we have people who are just random players. You never really truly get the same group twice unless you in character as players kind of communicate like, hey man, listen, I like how you roll, I like your style, bro. Listen,
Well, it's
you should-
also
oh,
it's
all
also
right, hold on.
timing.
No, let me skip this fucking song.
Yeah,
Let me just fucking do this right fucking now. Who fucking selected this shit? Because I'm gonna fucking
it's
murder
on the
them.
playlist, okay?
Who fucking did it?
It's on the playlist.
I'm gonna fucking shoot them.
Please
What the fuck,
do
man?
it. Shoot me
Give
in
me
the fucking
control.
face. Do
Hand
it.
it over.
I haven't heard this for
Now I gotta see what song it
fucking
is.
10 years. It's Papa Roach. Fucking what was it?
Dolby's back, dude.
What the fuck
back.
is it? It's Papa
Not beer.
Roach.
What's up, dude? We just
It's
been
about,
BSing.
you know,
We're talking
we-
about we're talking
beer.
about rogues.
Last resort.
Bavaria.
We're talking about rogues right now.
What was the name? It
Backwards.
was Skip. Thank you. Holy shit. Anyways,
Cheers, boys.
so yeah, cheers. You make me
Okay.
put out a fucking
I-
shot.
Very much because I actually had a couple comments on that. Is Shinobi. Sorry, it's a good song. So, a lot of the comments were like, "Well, is Shinobi broken?" And one of the comments I got was, they said that Shinobis were overpowered from 1 to 4. I deleted it as spam. As fucked up as that sounds, I would just like to say I'm mad enough to admit it. I did it. Because they said that Shinobi was a fucking overpowered mess from 1 to 4. And once they hit 5th level, then they're halfway decent. Up until 8. And then they're back to being overbroken pieces of shit.
So let me preface this like again from someone who's seen the class. Hi, Shinobi.
Like, this is the final.
Oh, you've been
version.
you've been targeted by a baddie with a +5.
Oh, please don't.
Bye. You no longer exist because I just hit you for 1d8 plus 4. Half of your health pool is fucking gone from
Yeah,
that
no,
one
I'm
hit.
down. I'm probably down from that.
Shinobi is literally a fucking piece of rice paper.
It's a glass cannon
Literally.
class. It is a glass cannon class.
Oddly
Yeah,
fitting
so
description.
Shinobi-
You can fucking blow. You can blow on it. It has less tensile strength than a piece of fucking Kleenex wipe.
For context for viewers, you have 1d6 hit dice.
You're a wizard. Who is
You're a
in the
wizard,
fucking
Harry.
You are a wizard who's in
Okay.
the thick of things all the
Okay,
time.
just for context too. Okay, so when you're level 1 and level 2, I say level 2 because you even get chakra at level 2, and this is, I'm being completely flat out honest with you. When you're level 1 and 2, you are a shittier rogue. There's no polite way to sugar it up. You are a shittier rogue. That level 2 rogue will do way more damage and will be way more useful than you will be a level 2 shinobi.
A knitted
However-
condom. A knitted condom would be more useful.
However, because how I powered scale classes, once you hit that 3rd level and that 4th level, all bets are off. Now all of a sudden you earn that right, that you earn that portrait in the fucking corner of your D&D group, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you are that motherfucker who does that shit. You kind of blow your look a bit.
Okay, so
No,
for
it's-
context, I just hit level 3, and I'm playing a shinobi character, and I went Shadow of Magic. Now, because my character is smart, I'm not smart. My character is. I have 6 chakra.
Like that fucking says anything, by the way.
Yeah, I
Players
know.
who fucking say that shit fucking piss me off.
Oh yeah, no,
stupid.
I play him insane too, where it's like half the shit that I do doesn't make sense unless you really think about it. But oh, dude, so my dude has 6 chakra, jacked up, so I can cast
Yo, do you,
Burning Hands
Yeah.
6 times at level 1.
do you guys think there's any benefit to? Sorry, not to change the subject too abruptly here, but I
Go
was
for it.
curious. Do you guys think there's any benefit to going multi-classing with a cleric and a paladin, or is it just kind of like putting a hat on?
Okay, I'm gonna come out and say this right now. Multi-classing is the dumbest fucking idea for anyone. And I say this
There's
to
more
say,
cons. Yep.
I say this to say to reiterate, if you're multi-classing, you're not playing a
Generally.
character.
Generally
You're not
speaking.
playing a character.
Generally
you're not playing a
speaking.
character.
Well, not so
Really?
much playing
You
a
don't,
character.
you don't like it, eh?
Well, no, it's not that I don't like
Hold
it.
on. It's
You're not
more.
playing a character, and you're fucking everything the class has to offer because you are
Oh shit!
inherently going for specific fucking bits of the game mechanic to abuse.
Well, what it means is like it's basically meaning that you're being counterintuitive to a squad. So like, for
Exactly.
instance, if you say, hey guys, I'm a cleric, your party instinctually thinks, okay, well we have a healer / a tank. Now all of a sudden you get into the game and you go, well actually, I'm
actually,
yeah,
I'm a
it's like,
paladin. Like,
but I have
motherfucker.
I have a level in cleric. It's like that's not
Yeah,
not the
yeah.
fucking same. It's not the
I'm
same.
a cleric, but I have one fucking level. So you're useless. Is what you're telling
Yeah,
me.
especially in
You-
fifth.
So I guess the reason, it's important to. The reason I'm asking is because I was thinking about. I'm thinking about changing Dolben's affiliation, as it were. His divine inspiration may have
Bro,
changed somewhat.
bro.
So
Dude, no. Dolben has to talk about some shit that happened when he went to the
okay.
the ward.
Is this fucking related to it?
Yeah, this is obviously related
Yeah,
to it,
totally.
right?
Spin that
Yeah,
shit,
so
brother.
so basically,
Oh my God!
Because I mean, I've already talked to you about this.
Oh my god.
Like, you know, he's a good guy, but he's kind of following. He's got like a bad girlfriend. You know, that's how I see it. He's got like a really controlling, shitty girlfriend. You know, that she
That's
just
what-
controls him. But
Well, that's what you
he's
fucking
the
get for fucking the fucking sea bitch. All right.
Yeah, no.
Exactly.
That's the coochie you don't want to fucking fuck because she's crazy as fuck.
Dude,
Crazy.
okay, hold
No,
on.
exactly.
T-shirt.
Okay,
So,
for
but-
Dolben,
but you-
Dolben though, here's the thing: is like what he specifically said. You know, you can rewind the fucking stream, but literally, this character Ajax doesn't like gods, and then Dolben is like, "Hey man, I worship Emberly."
Ajax is like,
Well, how the fuck?
What?
Here's the thing: is
Ever
he's like.
fully?
Here's the thing: is like this was weeks ago. He was like, "Well, how the fuck did you become a cleric of her?" And he's like, "Oh, well, I was on a ship and I got shipwrecked." And it was like at that moment, Ajax is like, "Oh my god,
you're a victim. You're a victim.
oh my god!" I'm so happy you picked that up, Jay.
You're a victim. You got fucked, and she slid her fucking dick down your throat. Thank her.
But that was the thing in character. It was like that character realization of like, you know what?
Dolben's like,
Oh my
shit.
god. Yeah, no, and here's the thing, is like when we were training, there was Dolben used all of his shit. Like Dolben can even confirm it. He used all of his shit and he missed. And I was like, dude, isn't that fitting? Right after that discussion, like I take it as like your character being like, oh my god. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
yeah. Oh my.
What am I
Yeah,
doing?
Yeah. She really fucking dick down my throat, and I thanked her.
Yeah, and it's
That
like,
was the
you
whole
can't
fucking.
have two. Yeah.
And that's fucking amazing. Dolben's like, wow.
Yeah. No, and there was
Huh.
this dude to get kind of
totally.
Oathbreaker, to get into Oathbreaker territory, but at the same time, it is, especially if you read into
What?
Utterly, right? Is like Dolben's like Ajax is just like, you know what? Maybe it isn't so much that she chose you as a champion, but keeping you down as her champion.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
she knows that you're, you know, that
Yeah.
well, she knows that she's kind of in a precarious position. She needs people to fucking be her
To follow her.
champion.
To follow her.
Yeah, and so basically, what does she do? She creates a situation where like you're fucked, and then
Right.
she goes like, now I own you, and you work for me now, and you're just kind of supposed to go like, oh,
That's-
yeah, I suppose you're right.
Going with the lore of Emberly, she's so fucking great. Again, she put fucking situations to gain as much wealth and as much out of a situation as possible for her to fucking benefit. It's like she doesn't fucking care about you. She doesn't give a shit.
She literally is notorious for people that are listening in. She is literally notorious for taking credit of her champions.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
fucking saved them. I saved them. They are my fucking champion.
But
But you know what? But little did they know. Oh shit! You know what? You know that fucking rock that spawned out of no fucking nowhere? Yeah, I kind of ran their ship into that motherfucker, and now they're thanking me for it. Look at that shit! They're thanking me for fucking saving them. What a bunch of fucking idiots, dude! Anyway,
Yeah.
so
Fine college valedictorians over there. Fucking.
I know, right? Dude, Kay, last season, I basically went insane. Like, as a writer, I was like, nope, done. I was like, I'm dealing with time travel. Okay, how do you deal
yeah,
with
you
time
fucked
travel?
yourself.
Well, no, really, legit. There's no real polite way of saying it. Yeah, no, because you gotta
Because
understand.
no one
my
else got
perspective.
it. No one else understood it.
Well, because there was a lot of
Leave.
pieces missing.
Yeah,
There's
because there's a lot of
missing.
pieces. Yeah, there's so many fucking pieces
So-
missing. Us coming in so fucking
But what I'm getting at
of the whole
is like
story.
that is true. Is like long story short was like, if you're dealing, the best way to describe it was like, how do you deal with the Mr. Manhattan character? That's a really good way to put it. Is like, have you ever seen Watchmen? If you know what I'm talking about for writing,
Yeah.
it's like,
Or
how do you?
deal?
like a Superman type character?
How
But
do you take
how-
care of Carson?
how-
Becomes a problem.
There's a caveat to that, which is how do
Lick
you
my balls.
as a person, like try to think with your perspective, right? Imagine you go from your perspective now to all of a sudden knowing what is happening in past, present, and future, all at the same time. You know all outcomes.
That shit will fuck you. That shit will fuck you up so fucking bad.
That's the point.
Totally.
It's like everything happening all at once, and it also makes sense from a villain's perspective of like, I think that's why, like, to me at least, why it was a big like, wow, I feel like I'm actually onto an actual villain, like somebody you can actually hate. Is like the nonchalantness. That's what it was.
Dude,
Was
that,
like-
again, the
was like-
nonchalantness of his fucking deeds.
Yeah,
So-
it's like it doesn't matter what choice that you make, because honestly, I've seen this choice made 12,000 times.
times.
Yeah,
and,
like,
and I've seen
yeah.
1,000. It's like I've seen it.
Yeah, how do you comprehend that? That's what I was getting at. Is like, dude, what the? It doesn't matter what
He's
you
like-
do. There's no real freedom of choice. It doesn't matter what you do. He's already seen every single outcome. That implies.
So it's like people who compare their backstories and try to fucking like big dick like, oh, parents fucking died in front of me. Well, my characters fucking did this and this and this to me, and fucking here comes Calico like, oh, okay. I've literally seen that shit happen. in
I
front of
mean,
me.
I've
seen the
literally-
horrors. I've seen that shit, and honestly, you know what? At this fucking point in time,
Does that make sense why you come out and just help randomly for some people, where it's just like all of a sudden he appears and he's like, hey man, you know, I've seen this outcome several hundred
Yeah,
thousand times.
let me just move this way.
Yeah, there we go.
Don't
So-
fuck yourself too much, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh
So-
god.
Yeah, no, that was cool. So for sure, that was badass.
Dude,
Right?
no man.
Yeah.
I
And
that
then-
was the
and then-
thing.
So, but just to get back to what we were like, so basically, he said that shit, and he made Dolben start thinking about how he's getting fucked over.
Yeah,
then I was-
basically.
Yeah, and then I was thinking about it, and I was like, well, fuck, how would that manifest? And then I was thinking, like,
As
well,
a character, yeah.
what about if Dolben like decides to like start? Because like I think I've already mentioned this to you there, Brooke, is that there is another god of the sea that would be Vulcan or Volker or something. And I was thinking about maybe like multi-classing as a paladin, and then when I did that, I would be like, oh, now I'm also a Volker guy. Or whatever.
Holy
And I was
shit.
just wanted to be like,
Holy
what
shit.
did I think of that?
So,
Dude,
so,
balance! Oh my god, dude, balance. It's balance.
Which is weird because so Tensei as a character himself, he worships both Char and Sailor. So him as a person would understand your fucking strife. Like, there's fucking balance, right? There needs to be, for the shit that you need to fucking do, there has to be someone to represent that. On the other side, there's two fucking sides to the. You really have to fucking balance that shit so you don't fall to one side. Because if you fall to one side, that fucks the whole balance.
The
You
whole
will
thing gets
fuck
fucked
yourself.
up.
Yeah, you will fuck yourself, and you will fuck everything else after that because the choice is you as a person, right?
So
So
for
he will
context,
understand that shit.
for context,
Yeah.
I in the very early seasons of the guild, there was a moment of strife all throughout Baldur's Gate, which was everybody was so extreme of following the rules in big air quotes to the point where it caused problems. So like one of the rules was like, thou art give half thy tilth, so half your earnings would go to the churches. Let that sink in for a moment. Doesn't sound like a bad idea, right? Because they're helping homeless people and stuff like that. But when taken to the extreme, all of a sudden, now you have paladins accosting people for fucking gold. You
Yeah,
see
for
what I'm
gold,
saying?
right? Right. So there needs to be a fucking balance. Like, man, listen, these guys are homeless. They kind of don't have money. Let me just not fuck with them.
Yeah.
Those who got present the fucking who
Yeah,
present the
yeah.
gods. Yeah, let's go cost them for fucking money because they got it, right?
Yep.
So
Yeah.
it's always, I don't want to say pick and choosing the doctrine. The doctrine itself has it leaves room for
That's
the
real
betterment
life,
of,
though.
yeah, it leaves room for the betterment of the judgment of the person in forcing
See,
that.
well, that's the whole reason why I even wrote DKs. It was mainly because of. I'm gonna sound so bad. It was mainly in retaliation for Paladins in 5th edition. Mainly. But the other half was like, how could we legitimize, like, Oathbreakers? Like, where can we... What I mean by that is like, where could we set the boundaries where we could have essentially an evil character that's not necessarily evil, but we could have him in a party and them actually
No, not
doing
be
shit
piece
for-
of shit.
exactly being the benefit of the party.
Well, and that's it. You know, I felt this entire time while I was playing with Dolben that it's been really interesting because that's basically exactly what Dolben is all about. Is that he is kind of technically
Neutral.
he's a bad guy, you know. In all
It's
technicalities,
very-
he's
from a certain
well, he's-
perspective. Yep.
well, he's he's technically obeying the sea witch, you know. But and he even fucking knows that, you know. He's never made
So-
it.
So let me
Yeah.
ask you a question. So from the perspective of Guild and from other characters, how do you think Dolben is viewed?
I would say that Dolben. I mean, you know, that's an interesting question because I would say that Dolben is probably viewed as kind of a loose cannon that's unpredictable and probably pretty unreliable. That'd be probably how I'd imagine.
I mean, that's
You
in
know,
the
old
dimmest of
turtle
light.
pirate.
I mean, that's
yeah, the old
putting
turtle
it in dark
pirate. What
light.
do you expect he would be? You know, and he's, you know.
And you know what? And
However, I have to add to that is like the thing is with Dolben as a character is like judging from his actions, he's a very much Han Solo type of character. You could argue.
exactly, that's what I was say.
Sorry, say that again. What's up?
Dolben
He's a very
is-
Han Solo character.
right.
Ah.
So
Where he's like,
Han Solo is the
I
type
don't
of
want to
dude
be
who's like,
hero.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
like,
all
yeah.
about the
Fuck
money.
that. Are you saying?
Well,
Dyed
shit.
head-
I mean,
Yeah.
you guys really
If,
gave
I
my
mean,
help.
if you guys are fucking going, you guys kind of need some money, you know, to navigate this shit. You know
At
what I
the end
mean?
of the day, you can rely on him to show up when you need him most.
Exactly. Right.
But for a little
Yeah.
while, you're like, this motherfucker's gonna
Yeah.
get out and die.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Never
like
seen
this
money.
motherfucker's like, you piece of shit. You actual fucking piece of fucking. But at the end of the fucking day, I know you like. Listen, bro, I understand you're kind of going through some
Shit.
strife. If you need a body to fucking fill the fucking hole,
Yeah, exactly.
gotcha.
Dude, you know what? You remember the egg situation?
Egg
So-
situation?
Yeah.
Do I want to know?
Uh-oh.
Is it the same egg? Is it the shit I'm thinking?
It involves another Jordan, yeah.
Oh.
So, speaking of character choices and stuff like that, and character perception, so I was trying to articulate how to put this. So,
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
so yeah, no, that about amounts it up. So, my character, yeah, no, that's a good time to walk away for sure, for sure.
I
So.
just have to go pee. But I'm curious.
Man, no, it's all good. I was just messing. So, I'm just, like I said, I'm trying to articulate this. So, we had a situation where we're part of a guild. We're like a hype. I know it's killing me to even talk about this because there's no real way to put it. It's like, as a character,
We're gonna go pee. So.
go for it, man. It's like, this is mostly flavor right now. It's like
Yeah, but that's why I play this game. I don't,
the flavor.
mechanically and whatever. The flavor is what I'm all about.
Well, so, like, this is Dolphin and other viewers. This is when I was playing Ajax. So, I had a moment where, God, the fucking theme music is so tense.
Dude, no, it's so tense, but kind of fits like the general
Yeah.
mindset of the Ajax.
Yeah.
Is like, you mother. I swear.
So, long story short, I was working. I was working long ass hours. So in the morning, I sign on. I see what's going on. Hey, Kuna, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. All that good stuff. So, at the start. So, in character, for context, our guild had 5 members, which we referred to as the Clow, right?
Yeah,
The Clow, right? So each basically we wouldn't enact or do anything unless the Claw agreed. So evidently, these group of adventurers fought a dragon, killed the shit out of it somehow.
a black dragon for pretense. The most fucking vile of the fucking chromatics, right? Red dragons
do
don't even
that.
fucking compare.
Debatable.
They don't even fucking
Debatable.
compare.
So they do that.
Fuck debatable.
Okay, so
Fuck debatable.
god damn it. Okay,
Give me
shit.
2
Fuck.
seconds after this. We'll argue about dragons in a second. Continue.
Fuck. Shit. Okay, so what ends up happening? So God damn it. So the party kills the dragons and they bring the eggs back. They walk into the guild hall. They're like showing off the egg. They're all like,
Yeah,
hey guys,
look at this fucking black dragon egg. that
we don't have one.
stole.
We have 2.
Yeah, we have 2, right?
They're like, check
God.
this shit out. And they're like, hey, Guildmaster Ajax, what do you think of this shit? Ajax is literally just
Okay, so for pretense, Ajax got fucked up so bad by fucking AO, by fucking by the fucking Hound of AO, right? So what happened? So
arm
this is
bent
when Ajax was
backwards.
So this is when Ajax was going through his AO phase of like.
By the way,
AO.
if you, for context, if you decide to go Redeemer for Dark Knight, have fun with the RP consequences. Have fun.
I'll fuck you, just because I feel like it.
Yep.
Right. But so Ajax was going through his it was just beginning his Redeemer phase. Just going through it. He was still in the Dark Knight phase. He was still going through that shit. So, the Hounded AO was literally taking his fucking limbs and putting at them at a permanent 90-degree angle in the opposite direction.
Yep.
right? He was fucking his shit up so fucking bad.
You
just to
do
fucking
this
it.
thing. To quote Ozun, you do this thing or I break your arm. Well,
Yeah,
break
yeah,
my fucking
he's
arm
like-
then.
Yeah,
All
he's
right.
And this shit was crazy, right? So he's like, hey, you either kill these fucking 3 guildmates in front of you, or I break your arm. And he's just like, break my fucking arm, dude. Come on, go.
Do it.
Right
Do it,
fucking now,
pussy. Do it.
Right?
You know,
Yep, so he fucking snaps
bites,
the arm.
bites leather, right?
Yeah, right? Fucking Ozun was like, which is, again, the Hand of Ao, was like fucking thrashing this motherfucker back and forth, ripping his fucking shit up all the way apart, right? So this is just after just an attack from fucking Ozun, which for pretense, for those who knights can't fucking see him. Yeah. Dark Knights are the only motherfuckers who can see him. Rogue.
So from your perspective, Buddy gets fucking ragdolled in
Just
midair.
So for more context, me and Jakar, my character, and him talking, just having a normal conversation. Ajax's wife Lily comes down, like greets them. We have like a nice conversation, feeds her pets, things like that. And all of a sudden, Ajax is like, "Yeah, that's pretty fucking cool." Gets fucking thrashed to the fucking ground, right? And then proceeds. So if you ever fucking played Gary's mod and you took someone's limb and then started like rotating it in a circle and they do like the ragdoll thing where they're like, wee, yeah, that's what he was doing. He was fucking going in circles, getting fucking thrashed from fucking into the fucking counter, back from the fucking counter into the table inside the room.
There's so many D6s.
Right? He was getting fucking thrown out, and Jakar was like, I'm concerned. Is he acting? Is he doing something right now? I don't fucking know. I
You
know
need
what the fuck
armor
he's doing.
repair or a sword.
He's like, please help me. And
Is this
like,
a funny meme?
yeah, like, are you? Stop fucking around, dude. What the fuck are
Man,
you doing,
you
man?
guys should really make a podcast just to tell these stories. They're just great.
Right? So fucking, so Jared's like, hey, Jack, stop fucking around, dude. Come on, get up. Oh! Your arm is not supposed to look like that, is it?
Help me!
Meanwhile, his arm is like all like
literally snapped in 90.
arm behind the back, leg out of 90. Fucking neck, like all the way fucked there, like turned the fuck around. And everyone says hello. Oh, fix that. So, like, he was all the way fucked up, dude. Not even fucking joking. And Jakar was like,
Out of 54 HP at the time, I had 1.
oh my god!
Because every time you that's part of being a Dark Knight, is every time you resist Oz. If Oz, this is what I wrote
There we go.
specifically for the canon, is anytime that you resist Oz, it makes you pay for it. Hence why the High Con is literally
Right.
he's training you to be a fucking monster.
Right. He thrashed the shit out of you,
Yeah,
right?
no. So the more you resist,
so-
the more pain you get.
Right. So after the fucking thrashing of fucking Ajax, he's sitting there like a paddle of like
One
a really
arm,
bad-
one arm.
Yeah,
I'm
one
like
arm.
trying to fix
fucked up.
armor to like help out the old lady at the shop.
Right.
Just like
And this is before his armor would fix his broken bones, right? So he would have to sit there like, all right, Lily. So I need you to do one thing for me, right? And this fucking bone.
it smells. It smells like almonds.
I'll set it.
It smells
Right,
like
it's-
almonds. Can you fix me up real quick, please?
Yeah, like listen. I think he might have fucked my brain up. I can't feel my fucking. I need you to do me. I need you just to reset my head. Just snap it back into place. Good to go. I promise you. Just please help me. Right.
Yep.
So after we get him on his feet, he's like, "All right, bro, I need you to take me upstairs because I'm so fucked up right now.
Yep.
If you blow on me, I will die." The second he does that shit, hey Ajax, look at this black dragon egg that we fucking brought. We have 2 of them.
2.
He stops. He stops. He's like,
Literally vomiting blood. For context.
yeah, blooding blood. He's
Literally
like,
vomiting blood. Just like you get that shit out of my sight. You make
Yeah.
that shit disappear by the time I wake up.
so in clear words, you destroy that shit before I fucking do. And if I have to fucking do it, we're gonna have a fucking problem.
Literally vomiting blood.
Yeah,
2
blooding
balls
blood when
out.
he's saying this shit. You're just like, they're like, no, you don't understand. These are black dragon eggs. We can tame them. We can control them. Yeah, we can control them to become fucking good. Forces of good.
A black dragon wormling is intelligent enough not only to manipulate the people who are trying to take care of it, but to slip out into the local government and start fucking everything up.
That's what we do. But they didn't get that. They're like, oh, this is a black dragon fucking worm egg, dude. You can hatch it, and it could be our little fucking baby, right? And fucking both, Drakkar and fucking Ajax was like, dude, don't get rid of that shit. We're gonna fucking first we're gonna get rid of it for you, then we're gonna fuck you for it, right?
I hope you boys like a fucking omelet.
Right, we're gonna give you an opportunity to.
Oh no, it's gonna be sour, dude.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be so bad.
It's gonna be like super sour because of the fucking acid. And, like,
So
it's not
both Drakkar and Ajax were like, yeah, we're gonna give you a chance to unfuck your shit, because I'm not sure if you know this, but dragons fucking scry their shit. They know where our guild is. So
You killed the mom. You killed the fucking mama
the
bear.
fucking dad is gonna pull up with a fucking Glock and proceed to fucking shit makes everyone here, dude. He's gonna fucking take the glizzy and start fucking laying waste to every fucking guild member. We have level 3s.
You killed my bitch.
We have
killed my
brand new
fuckhole?
fucking members.
You killed my fuckhole.
You killed my fuckhole, dude. I'm gonna make a new one out of all your fucking corpses.
And that creates a sort of complicated thing because based on reading the old Draconomicon and that sort of thing, black dragons only show up once in a while. They fuck and then they don't give a shit about their partners.
Right.
They leave the baby with one of the parents. Whoever decides to leave first, which is usually the one that's a little bit smaller, and then they make sure the kid survives on it. They're like, yeah, okay, from here, you're gonna have to figure the fuck out, kid.
We're aware
Which
of
at that
that.
point, they're still smart enough.
But here's the thing, we're aware of that. The problem is the female literally just laid them.
Yeah.
Our crew came in and killed the fuck out of the female, so when the male came back to see what was going on with his main horde, all of his shit is gone.
Yeah, all the shit. The loot was gone, the eggs were gone, his bitch was dead. What do you think what fucking happened? If I was fucking me, if I was a fucking black dragon,
mere hours after fucking.
He's like, all right, listen. He was coming back to basically say, listen, I'm gonna go ahead and get the cigarettes that I fucking wanted for like 3 years. I'll be right back. But as he comes into the cave, he's like, hey, listen, the sick. Oh.
Hey, look.
And they smashed my car.
Oh no! Right?
Yeah.
So he's like, oh shit.
They keyed my bitch and they killed my car. What the fuck?
So he does. He pulls out the Faber and GPS. He's like, oh, huh, okay.
Oh hey,
well, I know where they are.
What do you know? What do you know? These fuck knuckles are showing me the entire security system.
Everything.
Oh
Everything,
hey, look,
right?
This is the guy I should be looking out for, and this guy, and this guy.
And this chick.
Oh hey,
who is this fucking sorcerer bitch who stole my shit? Right? So fast forward, they're in the fucking middle of the courtyard.
Can I get the name of that sorcerer one more time?
I'm just gonna gonna walk away.
Can I get the name of that sorcerer one more time?
The name of the sorcerer.
Okay, no. I'm gonna say it. I gotta take a piss. I'll walk back. Hopefully by that time. Hopefully by that time the critical situation is already handled. Because that part,
I'm gonna wait.
I'm just gonna say that part kills me flat out.
Right.
Every single fucking time.
Oh, if you're talking about the critical where it involves in talking between the lore masters, I got you.
Yeah.
So, in comes the sorcerer. Alaya fucking Avente. That was the sorceress.
Sounds familiar.
Very familiar.
Wow. Ooh.
So they're like, they're in the middle of the courtyard, literally doing like some sort of ritual. I think it was like protect from good and evil or some shit, right? So they're in the middle of the courtyard doing a whole bunch of shit, like some weird fucking ritual. After this is like literally an hour after fucking both Drakkar and fucking Jakar and Ajax told them to get rid of the shits, to glass them, right?
Yeah.
So
Took that
Jakar's
shit
like-
and called good.
right, so Jakar's like, he goes to the window to check out the nice moonlit sky.
It's like, jeez, it's really.
Hey, are those fucking shitheads fucking making a rich? Are those the heads? Hey! He's like, hey, yo, check this shit out, bro. Check this shit out. He brings Ajax over, who literally fucking crawls over to the windshield, pulls himself up, looks over. He's like, oh. Oh. Oh yeah, hold my fucking beer for a second. He, and this time he had this wonderful item, pulled directly from the lore of. Yeah, cool. Pulled directly from the lore of Dark Souls. It was a Dragon Slayer's Great Book. This motherfucker was literally bigger than he, right? For context, Ajax was only 5'11". He was a fucking manlet. So this motherfucker walks out. It's like the equivalent of a police officer with an AR-15 longer than he is, right? Ajax comes out with this fucking bow that literally is like 2 feet larger than he is. Plants it into the fucking ground, into the fucking flooring of the tower of which we were in. The wood floor fucking splinters. It goes shooting everywhere. He's like, "Hey, Sandra, pass one of them fucking one of the arrows." And he's like, what arrows?" He points over to the fucking to the shit over in the corner. They're literal fucking spears,
Lances.
right? Lances, right? He's like, "You're pass one of them arrows." Jahar's like, "You mean those?" He's like, yes, those fucking big and gigantic fuck off lances. Just give me one. As a matter of fact, give me 2, right? So he's like, all right, yeah.
In case the first one doesn't do it.
Right, in
What
case
I
the first one doesn't
specifically
fucking
said.
do, right?
It was
Right?
specifically what I
Which
said.
was which in character was the coldest shit I've ever fucking heard. Dude. That
Because
shit
I
was
knew
so
they were gonna
fucking-
cast
that sh-
Shield.
Dude, that shit was so fucking gangster. I swear to God, bro. He's like, in case the first one doesn't do it, you know.
They're gonna
Yeah, I'm
cast
gonna
Shield.
be.
They're
I'll be right
magic
back. You
users.
guys smoke this. I can't smoke. I don't want to smoke inside, so I'll be right back.
Yeah. So this motherfucker plants that shit into the fucking ground, racks the fucking whole, like, again, for context, this shit was this fucking big in
18
diameter,
strength, baby.
right? So for this bow, you had to have a very high strength. I think I said it at 16. 16 was it? Yeah, was it 16?
16 for base, and you got a negative something for accuracy, but I had 18 strength at the time, so
Right.
it wasn't so bad.
So again, this motherfucker was still handling that shit at a fucking negative, like.
Now you
84%.
understand why I embraced the anime sword meme with the fell blade, where it's like this, like 4-foot blade by like
Right.
6 foot. And
So,
shit.
so he had a negative to his stat, right? At the beginning, at literally the fucking beginnings of it, plus the negative stat to the handling of the fucking of the bow. So, this motherfucker sets the fucking bow, racks the fucking bolt, pulls that shit back, and when you fucking do that shit, you can hear the fucking crackle, the fucking like the bowstring, literally straining because this shit is made out of dragon fucking sinew.
I shattered the
strongest-
window. I
Yeah,
shattered the
we-
window.
When he fucking let that shit go, the Sonic fucking broke the fucking windowsill. That shit gone out the fucking way. So, in the way our RP chats are structured, so they had no clue who said it. Well,
No,
they
no,
did.
they
They
would.
did. They did. they
would've
did,
had
but they
no
weren't paying
clue.
attention.
No,
right?
they would have had no idea.
Right.
sure.
So
50
in
feet
our-
up, 50 feet up,
in-
back of the fucking windowsill.
So
Second
and
shot.
the worst part.
Second
the worst
shot.
part is
maybe.
The worst part is Ajax, who's being ex-military. He was doing the sniper shit. He wasn't sitting directly. He was like 5 feet back. For fucking reason, 5 feet back. So you had no silhouette, no.
Disadvantage.
All you saw, right? Disadvantage, right? All you saw when you were in the courtyard. So the tower chat had him doing all the rolls and shit, right? In the courtyard, they were doing the little fucking ritual. Well, let me do the fucking turn. It was protect good from evil, right? All of a sudden, fucking an entire egg goes. The first one goes splat. They all sit
And we're
there,
playing Raining Blood right now, of course.
right? They all sit there. Holy fucking shit! Where did it come from? And all you see, eight just like, oh shit! I didn't. Yeah, let me just go. Right?
I gave an okay symbol from the window.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, you're like, yeah. That's what you're fucking. Right? And all of them from the courtyard, like, you fucking murderer! They were going off the fucking rails entire time. And Ajax was like, I told you the fucking shit stands.
I told you
in fact,
8 hours ago, and I
Yeah, 8 fucking hours ago.
real quote.
IRL time. 8 fucking hours. I told you to get right. So
Either dispel it or get rid of it.
yeah, dispel or get rid of it, right? They did neither. So you're like, all right, cool. He handled the problem by himself.
Lily, do a fucking scan. What do you see? Oh yeah, no, I see that it's still scrying.
Right?
Roger that. That's
Great.
all I needed. That's all I needed to
Right.
hear.
So this
I'm
motherfucker.
being completely 100% honest. I asked my cleric, old lady at the time, in character, of course. I was like, "Do you scan magic from that?" And she's like, "Yeah, I scan scry."
Yeah, I
I'm
see
like,
the weave. I see the weave.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I have
so
to do what
he-
needs to be done.
Yeah. I'm so.
Yep.
The whole fucking Thanos speech. But he pulls out the fucking. He pulls
Dude,
out the
but that's
second
legit.
bolt. Yeah, he pulls out the second bolt, loads that motherfucker.
That was the
and they're-
memeiest thing. Is because the first shot, they're like, "Well, we would just shield it." I was like, "I
Yeah,
know,
we
I
would just shield it.
anticipated that."
Yeah, I know.
So
This
I'm
is
gonna
that.
go ahead and action search and do
Yeah,
another
what's
shot.
up, pussy?
What? What? You can do that? I'm like, yeah, I can make 2 shots. I'm like, do you want me to
Right.
aim for the individual eggs? They're stationary
Right.
objects, so they're probably AC
Right,
10, right?
their ACs are shit. No, AC
Yeah.
8. AC 8 was stationary object.
Yeah,
right.
that was like I said. I'm an autistic robot. Shit needs to be
Right.
done. Done.
You get done, right? So Ajax.
You
again,
either deal
Officer
with
Robot,
it. You either
minus.
deal with it, or I deal with it.
Right. And that shit was again the coolest fucking shit I've ever fucking seen from a fucking character
Dude,
in my
bro.
time of playing fucking.
Trey, you know how much I hear of like Ajax was like our dad or
Yeah.
older brother. He really was. Like, you know how much that fucks with me? It's just like, dude, if I could prevent character deaths, like,
You would.
yeah.
What?
Why?
What? Hands
How do you
fucking-
think I went down? I said crab talk. A
Yeah.
fucking kobold cleric. Let that
Yeah,
sink
Kobold
in.
Cleric.
A member of the goddamn infestation.
No, fuck. Let that sink in for a moment. okay?
Kobold Crap Talk was not a fucking. Invasion.
He
was his
wasn't.
own
He was a
invasion.
saint.
wasn't.
Okay, he was,
a
a saint.
good noodle, but also, I fucking stand by my goddamn words.
Yeah, fuck kobolds. If you ever play fucking kobolds and you kobold, I hope you're fucking. I hope like the next time you step out your house, you get hit by a fucking semi
For
truck.
the record,
Oh,
I
shit.
took 131 points.
Yo, what's wrong with Cole? Well, you guys just.
I
You
took
want me to fucking tell you the fucking stories?
I
The-
just
the
got-
numerous fucking
No,
stories.
look at me straight
Yeah,
in
I'll
the
do
face.
it. I'll do it on stream. I'll fucking do it.
131 points of damage I covered for crap talk between myself and him. 131.
A real one, though. I'll fucking Ajax a real.
You
one.
want to talk about some Piccolo shit, dude? Like where I'm like,
dodge?
I got you, homie. And he's like, don't do it. I'm like, I got you, man. If I go down, it's not a big deal. If Buddy goes down, he's a paladin. Fuck him. You're a cleric. If you go down, we're fucked. All of us are
Right.
fucked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's over.
That was
Right?
legit.
Ajax did what was fucking necessary, which is why he pulled out that fucking second bolt and fucking made scrambled eggs of the other fucking 2 eggs, dude. The other egg, excuse me. He fucked the first one,
That's
they shielded
honestly-
the second one, and then he proceeded to fucking say, eat shit. Yo fucking suck a dick.
Dude, that's
Right?
honestly the part that always bugged me about that character. Is like at the same time, it's like, to put it really bluntly, is like, it's so brutal that he was like so autistic, but at the same time, it's like, you know what, I understand where you're coming from. You know
Right,
what I mean?
and
It's
i-
like
from
ultimately
outside-
you were trying to protect everybody. Ultimately,
Outside perspective, if you didn't, hold on. But from
outside perspective, he was a crazy motherfucker. He was
he
off
was,
the
he was
handle.
fucking loony as shit,
Yeah.
dude. He's like, why would you fucking murder that mother? In his eyes, I didn't murder him. He did something specifically. I told him not to. I followed through on my fucking. I told him, if you fucking do this shit,
But that's where it
I'm gonna
kills
fuck
me,
you
is
up.
That's what kills me as a person.
And everyone else was like, nah, he ain't gonna kill him. See, or he's not gonna PC over for fucking doing some shit he told him to do. Oh, he's actually literally
Fuck,
He's
stop.
literally thrashing that fucking goblin back and forth like a fucking rag doll. Oh my god!
Whose character was it that got killed?
Say what?
Was it a character? Was it a PC that got killed?
We're talking about
No,
the
so-
goblin. Are we talking about the goblin?
Yeah, so
yeah,
that's
that
the-
goblin got fucked up.
So let me finish this story, right? So
But
the fucking big gigantic fucking lance arrow flies through into the fucking right, and the other DM who was for lack of better terms going into an relationship with one of our players, right?
join the chat.
So
I remember this vividly.
he jumped in the chat. He's like, "That's not fucking right. You can't do that. That's not fuck. You didn't even give her a chance to react." He's like,
all he replied was, "Okay, if you really want to bring the game mechanics in, and you don't trust my judgment, what is the passive insight and passive perception?
and passive
do?
perception of every motherfucker.
That's in the courtyard right now." And he goes, well, the base is 16. I was like, well, think about it. Buddy is 5 feet back into the window. So, given the context
50
of
feet up in pitch fucking black, well, in moonlit darkness, so what, dim light, you're not seeing that shit. There's no fucking way.
Realistically.
The real DC of that shit is like 18 plus.
like but that was the issue. Is like, if you were a cleric, right? Because your wisdom is bullshit, anyways. Let's say you're level 11. Then you would see it.
If you're
Right.
level,
that's
if
the
you were high
problem.
Level,
But that's the problem. Is like,
they were
well,
all
we're-
level, like what, fucking 6, 7, 8?
No, don't start that shit, Dre. They were
Fuck,
4 and
man.
5. They were 4 and 5.
Really? Oh my god!
I remember vividly. It's written down. I'm literally looking at the notepad right now.
They were 4 and 5, so which means their maximum passive perception.
Like,
Had to
if
be-
they min max
at the
is
most-
7.
Yeah,
17.
even
17.
Yeah,
17.
even min-max was 17. They were one off from fucking detecting that shit. Basically.
Well, not
Basically,
even.
right?
Not even. I mean, given the context of the difficulty and
Yeah, difficulty rating. Again, that's not to incorporate how busy they were.
now you understand why I took Skulker.
With doing the ritual, right? With doing the ritual.
Dude.
So that shit goes from a base of 18 that immediately goes up
Dre,
maybe
Dre.
under the 2 or 3.
Dre, this is when I was like level 11 and shit. I took Skulker.
Yeah, so you were hitting like a motherfucker. That DC was like
Autistic
25
robot,
plus.
like I was saying.
Yeah, that DC was like 25 plus, dude. They were not fucking seeing that shit, right?
You remember vividly?
Even in
You
that's
remember
passive.
vividly-
So
Dude,
right,
speaking of, there was a time when, right after the doppelganger situation, we met up by accident. By accident, because we bumped into each other.
fuck me. Right, and again, the further context for listening, the way how our RP chats work is that
Shit was wild.
Right, it was wild, right? If your character is in that scenario, so for example, they're in the courtyard. The courtyard consisted of the training grounds, the guard, some other shit, right? Their tower spanned from the actual guild hall upward another fucking 50 feet from the actual
My tower!
my tower, right? God, oh man, I hope he's fucking. If he ever comes across this, I'll be my son. That's how
Mimi.
pathetic.
Dude, he might have changed. He
Rich,
might be
yeah.
full memes.
Maybe,
Who knows?
maybe. Be.
My tower.
I was such a meme for like the longest
God, that gets
time.
me every fucking time.
That's
it gets me-
danger, isn't it?
Yeah, it's danger.
Danger,
So,
danger. What the fuck, bro?
right? The fuck.
Looney,
So-
Looney. Where's your video cam, dude? We want to hear things from your
Honestly.
perspective.
Right.
So-
I don't have my camera at the moment, so.
Well,
Hold
fucking
the fuck
feed
up. Is
some.
this goddamn ICP? Hold the fuck up. Yeah, no, it's twisted.
It's
What
twisted,
the
yeah.
fuck? Got
do you
me
mean, what
listening
the
to some
fuck?
fucking like. Got me
Yeah.
listening to this fucking like 8th grade
Right.
shit. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
dude, holy shit.
Dude, like I
So,
said,
like-
it's my playlist, man. It's random shit.
God damn it. But like, so there they were. The DM comes in our fucking chat, fucking rages like a fucking baby.
You can't be doing
And-
that. You can't be
You
doing that.
can't That's unfair to the players. And yeah,
What's
so
your
like I
minimum
said,
DC?
how
what is your minimum
how
DC? I remember yelling that, and he's like, "Well, like 18." I'm like, "Well, I gave the situation that I just explained to you," and he's like, "Oh well."
bloop. He had no fucking words. He just
Yeah,
left,
just
right?
literally just
He
blew.
just dipped.
And
Right.
I'm like, Dre, did that just fucking happen, dude?
Yeah, dude. I remember I was working. I was working at fucking Lowe's stocking shit. I'm like, what the fuck was he, dude?
I was like, that
what
just
a fucking
happened.
bitch, right? So again, for how our RP
Oh,
chats
man.
work, so if you ever look in the context of how players work, and this is how in our server right now how it works, when motherfuckers roll stealth, you never, literally fucking never, if they're rolling to be seen or unheard, you never actively roll, right? You never do that shit because that doesn't
Sorry,
make
what
sense.
was that? You never roll.
Yeah, so you never roll to actively perceive them, right? So you never roll your active checks. Whenever they roll for stealth, it
Yeah,
is
it's like-
always passive.
Unless
because-
you have a
I was just
specific
gonna- yeah,
reason
I-
to be
yeah,
looking.
unless
Yeah, that makes sense.
unless you have a specific unless you're like
But
you're a
then it's just
guard.
for them, unless you've received
Oh my
some
God,
kind of
so-
intel that
Ex-
you're expecting them.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
So,
Or if
oh
you
my
decide
god.
you
Oh my
can't.
god. So that right, dude. I'm sorry. I got super excited there. It's like it reminds me of what happened with Gideon, with a certain cleric that was like, I want to metagame the fuck out of everything and guidance the shit out of everything, and I was like, all right, you want to catch this thing? You want to catch this thing? Yeah, I do. I got a 1d4 to catch it. I'm like, all right, dude, you catch it. Fuck.
right? So yeah, so
That was
particularly
mean as shit.
if you're in the fucking chat, if you're in the you stealth in there, whoever's in the guild hall, if they ever to perceive you, that shit's not valid because they're not expecting you. You're not looking for someone. I see you
Sneaking
walking
by,
the fucking hall,
right?
pussy. I'm looking. I've got laser eye focus, looking at the front door for any motherfucker who walks through that. Like you're not doing that. You're vibing on your own, tending to the guild on your own responsibilities. That shit is all passive. That shit is never actively, ever, right? If you're ever stealthing to the hall, right? So, this comes back to the original situation. They're in the courtyard, right, surrounding eggs. They are distracted by the ritual, or whatever the fuck they're doing, protect good from evil, right? They're sitting there doing that shit, right? They're doing that shit. They're distracted. They don't see this motherfucker 5 feet back from the windowsill, cocking a fucking literal fucking lance of a fucking shot at their eggs. So the DC is obviously like 25 plus. That shit is up there. They have no clue it's there. They have not a fucking single clue. That shit comes sailing through, breaks the eggs. They're like, what the fuck, man? You can't fucking do this shit. No, right?
Thing, yeah.
Hey, Trey,
Right,
what was that
yeah.
ritual again?
Was it protect good from evil?
No,
It's talking about
Right? They were doing that shit the entire time. So none of them were like standing guard. And if they were to be standing guard, then maybe the DC for them specifically would have been low. But that's not the case because none of them were doing it. They're all like, "Oh, we're gonna raise these black dragons. Good for the guild."
At the time, I believe they were walking through the courtyard, bringing them back into the guild hall because they were like basically walking them around.
Fuck.
No. They were
No,
still
they
in the
did
fucking
that.
courtyard
No,
doing it.
no. For the record, they did that.
Also, for the
With
record,
the-
why would you try that shit with blackjack?
They were walking in that.
You were there for that.
Was it?
I know.
Were they finishing?
Sauce. Come on,
Were they
dude. You were
finishing
there
it?
for that.
Basically, they were finishing it because they were I think it was the whole idea. They were walking around trying to find a place where they could basically make a nest or something.
Yeah. Okay. So, for those who don't know, like dragon eggs require a very, very, very extremely potent acid to be even to incubate. To
Yeah,
even
they have
fucking
to-
incubate. Right.
They had to
So-
be like submerged in
Yeah, it's
acidic
completely
pool.
submerged.
Which
in
You
some
essentially gotta
acidic-
melt them out of the shell.
Right.
Which
So-
at the point would be our basement.
Yes, because we have a single pit of acid down there. Fucking
A
is
5x4.
super fucking point.
Of
Right.
course, they weren't allowed into that.
Yeah,
that
but they weren't
particular
allowed to
so.
that shit, right? So they had no fucking clue of its. So they were like, "Oh, where can we fucking put these eggs?" I'm pretty sure one of them did something stupid and poured some acid over. I'm almost positive. But
What can we do with these eggs? Put them in a salad.
yeah, put them in the cellar, right? So after the eggs got broken, they were so fucking upset and pissed off. They complained to Aldic, right? They complained to him. He popped into our chat, and I'm pretty sure his little the player to DM relationship that he was in. They were complaining
Oh,
about like
I
about
remember
that shit.
specifically
Oh,
what,
yeah.
because I was sitting there. I remember specifically like, well, we should have gotten a reaction. I could have cast Seagull. They're like, okay,
Yeah,
how many
yeah,
spells?
no,
I
no, no,
planned
no,
for
no.
that. We just went
Jack
over that,
let
whereas
them happen. They let them have shield. And his fucking 2 hits. Still
I was
beat
like,
that shit.
legit when I was like, they're like,
Oh
well,
no, no. It was the first time was the shield protected it, but Jack was a fighter.
yeah.
he's a
So I had to
fighter.
search. I know.
Yeah,
Well, that's why I
again,
said.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
dude,
his
that's what I was
his
getting
fucking
at.
to hit still hit that shit. It
That's
didn't
what I was
matter if they
getting
fucking
at.
shit.
Because remember, he sounded all cocky. He was like, "Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and just, they're gonna
Action
cast
surge.
shield." I was like, I'm well aware of that. That's why I cast action surge, and I'm gonna hit 2 more fucking times.
Right. He's
And he's
fucking
like,
rock
"What?"
so-
I was
he
like, "Yeah,
he
fighter,
was
right?"
fucking machine gun blowing that shit the entire
Yeah,
time,
because
dude.
you had 2 attacks per.
And that was-
per, yeah,
And that was sick.
yeah.
That was sick as shit, dude. And
You had 2 attacks per attack. They were able to actually protect 1 egg with the shield. The other one got popped, and they thought
Mhm,
they were
yeah,
safe.
yeah.
But they only have 1 reaction per round, and only one of them had shield as a spell.
exactly. So that's why the egg got fucking
Also-
exploded.
You can't give shield to something else.
And that was the kind of the reason why I tweaked
and
out.
more or less.
This
and
is the
more or
reason why I
less-
tweaked out, because I called out as a piece of shit.
Yeah, he got called
Specifically.
as a piece of shit.
And I
Him,
was like,
him,
I'm
not the
sitting there,
fucking- not-
I was sitting there
not the
defending
character.
the guild, if anything. Like,
Right,
that's
not
fucked
the
up,
character.
dude.
Fucking.
And
like,
then there was the fun bit where they brought up my old character Kiwi. She had what we assumed was a red dragon egg, though this was a bit different because
they didn't,
have
even,
you-
they didn't even know about that.
oh no, as characters they didn't know, but out
Yeah.
of character they did, and they tried to bring that up as a defense. It's like, well, why can she have a dragon egg and we can't? It's like,
They
A,
don't know
didn't
about
nobody
it was
in
leverage.
character knows about that shit.
Yeah, they didn't know
B-
it was leverage.
B, technically it wasn't a red dragon egg. We just thought it was because of an illusion. It was something much bigger.
Yeah,
and
it was
C,
still stolen from the fucking Zentarum. So
yeah,
again,
and C, it was a critical plot item.
right. Well, even that
Oh.
again, it's still if you look at it retrospect and like the lore itself, it was still leverage against the fucking Zentarum. Because if they come looking for like, oh, where's my fucking egg? They're gonna wreck the Zentarum before they fuck us. Hands down,
100%.
they're gonna fuck them shits all the way up before they fuck with us. So we're like, oh shit, well, you know what? Might as well.
And
keep
that's
it,
the thing,
right?
too, if you think about it. Depending on the condition of the egg.
If we keep that shit in prime condition, which Kiwi did, we give that shit back. We're like, hey, listen, we can bargain the fuck. Well, not even fucking bargain the deal. We just give it fucking back and said, listen, you just take.
I mean-
you just took care of somebody.
Something I never really told anyone, but the fact that Kibi was kidnapped, which was something I did on my own, it was mainly tied with the whole idea of the dragon egg, which but nobody really got that information except for I think one person did go and investigate it a bit more because the Zenturnum did send basically a thread like, give us what we want, give us what you took from us, or you'll be getting more pieces of your kobold back.
Right.
Because
Yeah,
basically
awesome,
how
awesome
I-
real shit. I fucking.
And I know it. What I really hate is the fact that Jester basically made it a mediocre point that I literally gimped my own character for a plot relevant thing.
I forgot about them. Holy shit.
You seriously forgot the time where I flopped down the fucking stairs like a goddamn animal, and I'm like, who the fuck is fucking with my kobolds?
Oh, no fucking way! I forgot about
Right?
just your comment. Holy.
Oh, I'm
fuck.
sorry, I have a cursed weapon.
It's like, you have a what? Oh yeah, it's like one of three in the whole entire middle part. Like, there's how many?
Legit, I remember having Craft Talk like, are you sure you can destroy like magic weapons? He's like, I will throw every goddamn soul and being that I have inside me to fucking destroy that ungodly piece of shit that's before you. Yes.
Oh, Crab Talk goes back into the little kobold den we had, comes back out with his sword, like, you had that? I had it buried.
Right. So
Grind
that,
teeth, right?
that fucking settles it, dude. That fucking.
We had so many fucking landmine cursed
Dude.
items in our guild.
Dude, fuck that. We had so many landmine fucking people, man.
True.
Just straight
Wild-
up fucking.
Dude, I've said this before, okay? And it's the same thing what I say about this particular server, because you're saying, even when you started it, it's like, it sounds so fucking mental. I'm gonna say it out loud. Is like, just have it like the Wild West. That's when
No,
you
that's
name it
pretty
the beer
reasonable.
pong. It is.
But even with the Wild West, the Wild
It
West
is.
still had fucking structured. They still had the fucking. They
It
still had
does.
the,
It does.
The sheriffs.
You know what it
They
is?
still had the fucking.
Because
deputies.
motherfuckers are checking each other. Because everybody has a
Still have
44.
the outlaws.
True, but no one is checking each other, dude. Rook is the only motherfucker capable, like right now, doing it. And then, which is why he's viewed as like all.
I mean, to be
fucker.
fair,
he's so
we'll
grumpy.
hold it.
He's a-
We'll hold it fine. Everything seems to be fine.
Oh yeah, for
Really
now
is
until they do something, shit gets fucking sideways,
No,
right?
I mean, for sure.
But
I mean, I know how I'm gonna gorilla brain solve half my problems, but I mean that's me.
Gorilla brain.
right?
Return to monkey.
But even now, like people who
Time for training yard.
even now people who do some shit, they don't really check each other. Right? They say some wild shit. They do some wild shit, you know, and
Man.
it comes down to the point of like, no one's really doing anything. No one's really like fucking around, sitting around, and not to call out. I mean, again, to call out the player characters, right? In the midst of a fucking guild, you decide to take a honeymoon to the coast, dude. You decide to take a fucking honeymoon while the guild is off doing their own shit. After from a person you have met, literally
Yes.
3 fucking weeks, you have met each other, and then you decide to get married, and then from there you decide to go on a honeymoon while the guild is like working their ass off. Are you fucking serious, dude? Are you
Crap,
fucking
yeah.
without checking with the
pretty real.
guildmaster?
That's pretty
by the
real.
way.
Oh, and don't forget that the best part is that one character just basically jumped from one relationship to another like it was fucking nothing because it's the same player.
Well, that's completely separate from just entirely because that's right now I'm talking about their current character, right? Like, are you fucking serious right now, my guy? You even check with a motherfucker who signs your paycheck if you can go on a fucking vacation. You just walk out.
I'm so glad I'm not the only one that had found the whole situation very weird.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
no.
And the fact that you set you
You're
apart
saying
from
that-
from them.
It's
such a-
Very weird.
But
Holy
one thing that
I
kind
saw
of
this shit
upset.
and I was like, what kind of crap
wish-
kind of fucking what did I
Guys,
come back to?
guys,
What is
you
this?
don't understand.
I really
Okay,
wish
you don't-
my character wasn't such a good guy that I was able to reject partaking in that.
You don't understand the complexities of dragging up a dragon turtle, okay? It's just far beyond your human
Like
comprehension.
to be real, some real.
An 8,000-pound fish dragon turtle thing. On
To-
a little
to be
bamboo
some-
rod? I mean, you're retarded if you don't think that's possible, dude.
Right.
It's
On some
D&D.
real
It's
shit,
D&D,
dude.
man. It's D&D. Anything goes. 8,000 pounds
Right.
on a bamboo rod? Come on. That's,
Yeah.
that's-
It's not like that
Dragon
fucking
turtle-
rod's gonna fly your fucking hands
So-
on the micro.
A
fucking
dragon turtle
power.
is a.
It's fine, guys. It's just Gamera.
It's
It's
just
dead.
Gamera.
It's dead.
in the.
It's
But
perfectly
dead.
fine.
It,
You
in
know,
the D&D
the jets probably fell out of his back legs. That's probably why he was lighter.
So, in the monster manual, a dragon turtle is a gargantuan creature.
Wait, I'm
Really?
well aware.
Well, dude, even a fucking baby dragon, fucking like large.
Looney.
Yeah, it's like,
Looney.
It's huge.
Looney. Don't you think
Oops.
that was the reason
Funny
why I
thing,
brought it
funny
up?
thing is too.
yeah, it's like
Why do you think why
Under-
Warrior
Right
was
on
the
that table.
Warrior was the second guy to bring that up where he's like, wait a second,
Right.
instead of like
Very
8,000
commonly
pounds, I
mistaken
was,
for island.
Don't-
Well, he said
bro.
it. I brought up that he's like level 3. How'd he do that?
why do you think I said something? Was because I was
It-
like,
it's
I
kinda
don't want
like
to
that
be the only
fucking-
guy.
Bro, and
I
that's
also
another
like to
thing.
point out that he didn't even consult a DM. Just
Dude,
rolled
dude,
for
okay,
it.
okay, yeah, that segues into something I have a huge
And then,
problem with.
and then they're like,
is
oh,
fucking
I'm sorry, I
players
rolled on the
literally
wrong chart.
fucking-
I like to
like,
say for
players-
the record, that again, I'm the asshole because I
Right.
brought it up.
So again, this segues into something else, dude. Like what fucking Elman just brought up. When players fucking roll for their own shit, it's physically fucking retarded.
Without
it makes
asking.
without asking, it makes my fucking. It makes me like, all right, motherfucker. So, you just fuck us, right? Fuck us all the effort that we fucking put into the shit that we.
I
fucking
need
do.
DMs.
I
yeah,
will
yeah,
say-
yeah,
I need
who
a
fucking
fucking
needs-
DM.
Yeah, who is these fucking
I'm a
DMs,
strong,
dude?
independent woman.
Yeah, I'm a
Hold on.
strong fucking player who doesn't need fuck all from any fucking DM whatsoever. I'll just do it and then say that I get shit from it. And then
So,
from there, I'll
in-
just fucking just do
In
my own
some
fucking shit.
circumstances, I can
Fuck your rules,
understand rolling
asshole.
without
Suck
a.
my tape.
Exactly.
In some cases, I can understand rolling without a DM asking for it, but that's
No,
for
no,
strict. No, hold on. Let me finish. It's strictly for personal choice stuff. But it's not like something that affects what you get as a character. It's more of how is your character going to react with this.
Okay,
Like-
so let me pull that off from that fucking section. If you play your character, you don't know how your character reacts to the point where you fucking percent die, then you're not playing a character. You're just basically just fucking sitting there vibing on your aspect. When you fucking play when you play a character on your own fucking set, you know how the fuck they're going to react to it. You don't need any fucking dice to choose, right? You
I
just
think a lot of people need to start role playing themselves rather than role playing someone else
right.
because they at
Like,
least know how you're gonna react.
Exactly. From a fucking beginning standpoint, even
Problem is, you
Long
can't
time.
really.
That
One-
tends to get me killed.
Yeah, that's a big problem. Is with role playing yourself. People tend to be more stupid.
fucking retarded. Yes.
Well, then that just shows that they're
Like-
stupid.
Like
Well,
it is
well,
actually.
Playing
well,
yourself. Playing yourself is boring because we're boring people. That's what happened to me.
Right.
If you were to play yourself as a D&D character, you would practically be playing yourself as a peasant.
Well,
Yeah,
again,
it's
again,
boring.
speaking from the fucking
Oh,
other side
maybe.
of the speaking from the other side of the fucking street, if you fucking role play another character, you should know how the fucking character will react to certain situations. You don't need a fucking percent die to decide what the fuck is going on. You don't need that shit.
Or drive.
What if my personality is being random?
Oh, OMG, I'm so fucking.
Personality disorder is
Look
a
at
thing.
fucking me, like, come on.
Thank you for
So
fucking
quirky.
stuffing my fucking entire life back into 2003.
I'm not like
motherfucker.
other girls. I'm not like other girls.
Not like other girls.
I'm not like other girls. Yeah,
Well,
dude. Like,
well,
if you
boys.
fucking like on some real shit, if you roll some fucking percent die for your fucking character choices, you're fucking.
They're still in their
stupid.
scene phase.
You're fucking stupid. You're fucking brain.
Hey, they're trying to
true
bring
fucking
scene
brain
back,
cells.
dude. They're trying. It's not working,
right.
but
Right.
Good.
Well, now, now on the contrary, if you roll to a certain stimuli for a character to see how strong their mental stability is against that certain stimuli, that's fine. Because
Perfect example. Perfect
Side note?
example of that. Caleb Widowgast, killing people with fire makes a wisdom save.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want to do that shit. That's fucked. But
Fun little thing. You could personally use your character's sanity score if you know how to get that from the DMG.
that's something that's so
Yeah.
fucking
Oh,
underused.
see, because I
That
was
shit
debating.
is so fucking underused.
I've been debating
That's-
using it
That's
for
some big brain
Yeah,
shit right there.
one of the
Sanity-
deck collection games.
Like,
If that
Sanity
was okay.
and
And I'll show
honor
rule
are
because
just
there's some horror
underused
situations that
mechanics.
I've created 6 situations for this deck collection games, and I kind of want to just play around with them.
dude, honestly, dude, do it. Awesome real shit. Like, I mean, you got all of our fuck. You have all the resources here in the it. And honestly, I'm gonna go through to the fucking the sanity score and like incorporate that fucking server because motherfuckers who roll fucking die for decisions that again, like I said, it's fucking stupid. You're fucking dumb. Everything is fucking failure. But but on a fucking hard fucking cap, if you are able to discern the fact that what's different from like mental choice and mental fucking blockades to push through a problem, and then fucking actual shit that you need to decide on, if you're able to discern that and understand what's the difference between the two, and able to like, understand like, hey, my character would react to this in a simple way, but I have to maintain the fucking conscious that I'm not gonna fucking explode off this single fucking stimuli. I'm a character who is restrained to the point of like, all right, I have a mental capacity. If this motherfucker says one more fucking thing and I roll poorly, I'm just gonna fucking suck the shit out of him. I'm gonna fucking Glock his.
Oh, I turned into a werepickle, so I'm gonna go ahead and attack these children.
Fucker, what? What did I just hear?
I remember that.
So can I get that one more time?
It's so accurate.
I turned into a werepickle and loathe humanity. I'm going to attack these children now.
Again, with all due respect to the player, that shit was fucking retarded, and I hope you fucking realize that shit, bro. On some real, with all due fucking respect, that was fucking dumb. Because you didn't fucking read, you took 2 seconds to look at it, and then drew a conclusion that had no fucking real to what the conclusion was. And you
Well, I'm gonna hand you this. You know what to do with it.
Hey, this fucking guy.
I can't judge players for being stupid.
Well,
So I'm just gonna
else.
laugh and pretend nothing happened.
You can judge them for being stupid.
Yeah, you can.
No, because I was.
If you don't judge them, we're gonna judge you for not judging them.
You got full right to judge it for being stupid.
Whoever was here for my first character death, you guys know I can't judge people for being stupid.
Oh, there's a fly.
Well, y'all have full right to judge motherfuckers for being stupid, and you have full right to call them out on that shit too.
Yeah, people can stop being stupid if you don't call them out on it.
Well, so let me. So players who play mentally deficient character,
Sorry.
Go on. Go on.
players who play mentally deficient characters have a special place in mind because that actually takes a lot more skill and like presence as an player to do so, because you're playing a literal fucking retard and you have to act like a retard, and that's kind of hard for some people. That's kind of hard to do. That's
second
really
nature.
freaking
Just
Second
gonna
nature.
say it's easier to play a stupid character than it is to play a smart one.
well, not
Yeah,
even that.
I can tell.
Well, not even fucking that,
Well-
because you have to fucking sit here. I wouldn't do this. This motherfucker would sit there and look down the barrel of a shotgun while like palming the fucking trigger. Fuck it, might as well see what happens, right? And you do that, you know the fuck you're doing, and that's what makes it harder. You know the fucking consequences of fucking doing. You know it's gonna happen, but do it anyway. It goes against human nature.
Do I stick my dick in the cheese grater? Of course. Should I?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. But
It's gonna hurt.
yeah, but hole's a hole. Fuck it.
Well, also,
Fuck it. Right?
Oh man.
And it's like
Take a look at the shit post I pinged you with.
what you fucking do. Is that Corey?
Yep. Yep, that is.
Yeah, dude. If it wasn't fucking Twitch, and if I wasn't like actually fucking super hard work to try, I can delete the VOD. Fuck it. So,
Damn it.
cue the. Come here.
I mean, how else are you supposed to know if it's dirty inside there or not?
So cue the image of this motherfucker. This is a fuck.
Uh-oh. What do you got there?
This is a H&K FP6. Chambered in.
Please don't accidentally fucking.
Just don't end.
I can feel the dome coming on. Like, yo, come on.
Again,
I
like,
don't think he's going to.
even when drunk, the fact that confidence of arms, I can literally do this,
Uh-oh.
like, and then
Uh-oh.
pull the trigger.
Uh-oh.
I'm fine because I
Fucking
understand
Americans at their guns, man. Holy shit, you guys.
because I understand my
Ah,
bias,
yes, I'll
right?
just pull out my shotgun from
Right?
here. 'Cause my fucking.
Because I know, even when fucking drunk, I understand my fucking my gun. I know that the safety's just still.
We don't get service guns in the Navy, so I have a note gun.
Do you keep an extra pack of crayons, dude?
1 second, that would be the Marines also. And they wonder why I get drug tested every month. Yeah, that's mushroom pants, baby. 1 second.
Good shit.
But yeah,
What I do have is this motherfucker.
This motherfucker! Oh my god, you.
This is the
fucking-
closest thing to a weapon that I have in my
Oh,
tape.
wait.
What is that? Oh my god! You need to get like a sharp piece of glass as fucking Omen gets his arming sword from the.
Ah,
fucking
man,
wall.
come on. My sword is not here, damn it.
We are all. It's like,
It's a wooden sword, but it's still a sword.
where's my phone? Because. let's see. Oh, you have like that's like a tiny little halberd. He's got a bell song.
It's an axe.
You guys might have real life weapons that are cool, but I could have cool dice, and that's all that matters.
Oh shit.
Listen. If you throw them hard enough, you can hit something.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Alright.
They're really
Final thing, I'm not going to tell you what this is. You're never going to see one of these ever again.
What is that? What the fuck is that?
The Dragonfire?
Hey, could you do me a favor and show me the base
Like
of your
a-
thumb? Of what
Like a weight or something?
Turn around. Turn around.
Holding up.
So, I'm not
this
gonna
isn't
say shit. Is that from what you? Is that from one of your ships? By the way,
It might be.
you
Is it like a
mother-
strike? Is it-
Did you
Yeah.
steal that? That's government
Oh my
property.
PM me, I'll tell you if you're right or wrong.
You guys don't steal things from work?
Actually, you know what? You want to see something from work? Here's the real game.
If I had anything worth stealing from work, but I can't fit the $600,000 laser machine in my back pocket. Now can I?
I stole this from work.
Is that from the motherfucking?
It's nothing special. It's just a material I synthesized on my lab. It's nothing, but it's cool, and it's getting. What is the name of that thing that grows when it's dark and moisty?
What?
It's-
Mold?
Yeah, mold. It's growing mold.
You disgusting.
It's pretty cool. If you put it in the refrigerator, it actually becomes liquid. It's like the opposite of a normal thing.
Hold on, I'm gonna.
Yeah, it's mold.
What's
This
this?
motherfucker. Is that a shell? What the fuck is
So, oh,
That's straight up a cannon.
dude, do you just like take shit from fucking? Dude, is that what?
Oh
you
no,
fucking do?
so that's the thing. We deep six these normally.
Yeah, I know.
So
What?
we're allowed to keep them if we can fit them in our sea bag.
Really?
Wait, wait, you do what? what you do to those things?
So you're supposed to drop that shit. You're supposed to dump that shit.
No, no, I meant why can you take it at home? That you said you do
This is
something.
America.
Let me provide a little.
It's the States. Everything's
It
fucked
is.
down there, man.
It is, dude. So
Retarded.
so PM me if I'm right. So is that a piece of fucking ammunition from one of your anti-missiles from the ship?
That is a
Comprised of depleted uranium.
Gross.
not depleted uranium anymore.
Really? Is it fucking tungsten now?
Yeah, we go to tungsten. We
Really?
put holes in the bottom of the ocean anymore. We don't radiate the shit out of it.
Fuck me. Wow.
Just-
So you just yoinked it? Just that's pretty cool.
No, nah, dude. It's clearly a replica.
Real. Oh.
100%.
I was kind of scared there. Like you took one of the fucking one out of the casings. Just, yeah,
Maybe
that's
he only
mine.
says that for legal
Mine
reason.
now. Yeah.
It's a replica, guys. I swear.
Replica.
It's a really sweet replica.
Oh
Really
man.
good
Super
replica.
realistic replica.
Now it's a replica. Before it wasn't.
On some real shit, I was so in just real
If-
shit back to
If you can make it past the TSA, you can take it home.
so in the server, there's been this quest line that was with Cerulean, which is a product of Dragon. Basically, that's where they get the source of power from. Rook came across
Dragon kidney stones, basically.
Dragon kidney stones, right? So he came across a piece of Cerulean, depleted Cerulean from the ship that he was on. Theoretically, make a piece of ammunition from that uranium or cerulean. It's super fucking dense. Do it right. Flies at just the right fucking speed, just the right fucking power to be the equivalent of a fucking like a saber round that fucking
Discarding
decimates.
saber.
Yeah, discarding saber that decimates anything.
It's
in it, 'cause
fantasy
it's so
uranium.
dense. Yeah, it's so fucking dense. It just fucking obliterates
How
anything
much
in front
how
of it.
much of it was there?
You don't even have to hit because
Oh,
it
it was
gets
a lot.
close.
It was like it was a big.
Well,
Well, like-
around,
okay,
it gets
whatever
close
So-
to them. At the
so-
right speed, they're just gonna.
Yeah, it just
So the lore that I have for Ceruleum,
Vortex,
the lore I have for Ceruleum is basically like a stomach stone in a dragon, basically from
Yeah.
eating magic items.
You
Yeah.
want to hear? Oh man! So I have this. I could probably bring this up. It'd be better to bring it up now. I have this wonderful little homebrew concept that I think that mimics should kind of function like mollusks, right? So when they eat things, they form a pearlescent sheen around whatever they consume, which means mimic pearls are a thing. So on the one hand, valuable. On the other hand, there's a bunch of really fancy pearlescent daggers out there, and coins, and all this other shit, which means people would start cultivating mimics. And you
Go
can
on.
see how that might be a problem in cities.
Oh.
I just imagine those fucking weed farms, but instead of weed, it's mimics.
An entire fucking building proceeds to be a fucking mimic. You're like, oh,
Whoa,
what-
hey,
what-
is
not
that
a mimic.
Kevin?
Is-
Bap!
Some noble
is that the-
somewhere is gonna use. Some wizard somewhere is gonna use that to have these like fancy skulls just everywhere.
Is that the hit rapper and artist, the baby?
Who killed a man at Walmart at 3 a.m.? A 19-year-old man? He's based in Red Pill, I tell you what.
Oh my fucking god. But just in fucking general, like the amount of shit we have in this fucking server that's still like kind of unexplored. It's cool because we still have a lot of room to expand our shit. It's just that currently, you know,
I'd say we're more of a community.
well, yeah,
Speaking of,
and that's what it is.
what is everybody down to watch Battle Royale? That Japanese movie
Dude,
that a whole bunch of movies are
yeah,
based
let's-
on, like
let's
our
do
games.
that.
Let's
We have
riff
to
on
do
that,
this-
please. Please, we
Jordan,
have to
your
riff on.
shit isn't this Sunday. or Saturday, is it?
What do you mean? It's only an hour and a half. Let's watch this motherfucker right now. It's what 9:11 my time.
Go. Just fucking
Right?
8 o'clock
Let's do
my
it.
time. Movie night.
All right. All right.
Watch this
So
hour. We'll
I-
have a watch party.
I gotta end the stream for YouTube because otherwise I'll get copyright striked into
Me
absolute and
too.
utter vibe. But
I'll get ass fucked.
I'm gonna record. I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna live stream
Hold on,
about.
but before you
record.
end your streams, I have to say one last thing.
Okay.
Daily reminder: Santoko still can't wild shape.
I'm
It's so
saying that-
dirty.
I'm
I was there for